it's not possible to do without having a program to filter between Zoom and your desktop audio.
Or if you have downloaded the song,
Yes,
play it as its own
audio source.
audio source. Thank you. I was like, I lost the word for thing you put into a scene.
I got you.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Fun. All right. I still have 20 gold because I spent it for the traveling gear. So, for getting anything else, let me know because I have some cash money. Cash money.
I think the only thing we were looking for was the rations and the healer's kit. Besides that, I think we're good.
I think Truffle's getting the healer's kit,
Okay.
but rations is something to get depending on how much we would like. How many we would like. How much, yes.
It says you're hosting Adam Coble again.
Yeah, I had this morning. It was having some hosting issues.
What are you trying to do? It told me you just went live on my phone.
Right, but it was showing countdown and it jumped back to showing.
Yep. Damn you, Twitch.
I reloaded and it's back to working again, so
Is it back? Oh. Oh.
I'm showing you got about a minute 15 on the countdown. Yeah, probably just have people refresh.
Yep. Refresh, please. All right, I'm gonna get off Twitter.
Hello. Oh, you were able to, I didn't mute the desktop audio. Haha! Everybody's hearing our troubleshooting except for my voice in it.
Hi, everyone. I'm
Hi.
gonna go Twitter now.
We're real good at this, as you can tell. Might as well, at this point, just switch over to the video call, so any of you naked cast members should probably get dressed about now.
Sorry.
I feel like you get extra views, though.
But terms of service.
This is how you get banned from Twitch.
You'd have great audience for one session and then nothing.
Yep. I don't know. I think, why is there like a weird pause symbol next to your name in Roll20, Reese? Shadow of a Star.
Oh, there sure is. He might be having his video active. Who knows?
Yeah, that's weird.
No.
Anyway, hi friends. Welcome to session 2 of Tomb of Annihilation. We're going to play the game. We're probably going into the jungle this session, as I would guess, I think. That could change, though. That's up to the
So
PCs
roughly
to decide.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
But I hope everybody has had a good week since last session. I am excited. I'm feeling a lot less nervous going into this game than I felt going into the last game. And I fixed the overlay, so now our friends on the bottom aren't cut off with their Twitch handle or Twitter handles.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! Yeah, but I don't know. I guess we could do a little chit chat. I guess for some weird reason, I've been working on this particular. Oh, I see what's happening. I see where I done goofed. I'm going to shrink myself a little bit. There we go. And I'm going to make Rindus a little bigger. There we go. Haha, I fixed it. Things have been resolved. All right. I don't know if you guys want to chat a little bit, finish up talking about what logistic decisions were made off screen, and then we can jump right into it, or whether you want to just jump right into it.
So
I
I
kn-
feel like it would be nice and easy to just take the lovely list that Kelso drew up and just drop it in chat for everybody.
Yeah, we could do that. That'd be
That'll work.
pretty cool.
So
That's
that
cool.
way, everybody doesn't have to be super bored with us reading everything out.
Hi everyone, this is actually a radio show. Come to a live recording of our podcast.
Yeah, we got to
I
sound
can't
like,
post it because I'm apparently not signed in. So
if we're gonna
Oh.
do it,
Oh.
sound like the Elroy dad.
How could you not be signed in? That is a crime.
Clint.
It's a little weird in
I mean,
how
you could
it
post it
formatted.
as well.
Format very well, but okay.
It's,
Oh well, it's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. We're good at this.
Okay, yeah, that's better. The G.
GM. Uh-oh. I'm going to make that go away. I forgot it automatically did that.
The ultimate GM.
Sean, or Outro 1 GM, formerly known as Outro 1 GM.
Damn, look at all this GMing going on.
Yeah, right.
that's a lot of DM.
We'll
That's
make
a
it
lot
happen.
of GM.
So that
What?
was...
This is the wrong game for lots of GM. There's different games for that one.
We got... Wonder what you're planning on using the crowbar for. Oh no, I guess we'll find out.
It's Dungeons and Dragons. Crowbars is like one of the necessary tools. It's like the 10-foot pole. You have to have a crowbar.
If anybody's going to make a party wipe happen, it's going to be Truffle. Truffle's going to walk over and be like, what is this mushroom on this rock? And the rock's going to be a Tyrannosaurus Rex and just chomp
No,
into
there
the
will be a
entire party.
Tyrannosaurus Rocks, obviously.
Damn. Look.
My
look,
skin crawls every time you make a pun.
if there is a mimic that
Our
can-
audio may be a little low.
oh yeah,
Your
our
audio may be low.
Yeah. If the rock is a mimic that can also turn into a Tyrannosaurus Rex, we have bigger problems.
Don't get me started on if the rock was a mimic.
My mixer's showing that you guys are... Oh, no. Okay, we should be about the same volume now, as long
Let's
as
see.
volume on you side is about the same. I know that me and Kelsa are hitting the same thing on my mixer bar. So
That's good.
Shells.
The game I'm playing in on Fridays, we went into an inn that was a mimic. That was pretty great.
the inn was a
those
mimic.
are always fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mimic.
Did you ever
Did
hear that? Did you ever hear that mimic joke though?
Which one?
I don't know.
It's the adventurers walk into the bar. The bartender looks at him and says, "What's got you guys down?" The fighter goes, "Mimics." The party laughs. The bartender laughs. The countertop laughs. They burn down the tavern because it's a mimic.
Yep, exactly. Just like that, except we made a deal with the mimic, and then our cleric betrayed us and had somebody else go burn the mimic down.
So
On our Friday game, we ran into a room where there were a bunch of chests, and everyone instantly thought mimic. And they walked past the trap door that was beside the chests. That was actually the mimic.
it seems that Chad is at least from what I've seen that Truffle and Yina are the quiet ones.
Oh, I'm quiet. Oh, rip.
I've never been called quiet, so
Yeah.
Well,
It's a bit better now, so we should be okay. I appreciate your input, Enderfriend. Enderfriend is our moderator for the evening. She
Thank you,
is
Enderfriend.
wonderful.
Thank
Gracias.
you.
Okay. I was going to make a joke to kind of piggyback off of that mimic joke, but it was more a tweet I saw when somebody was like, "You come around the corner and see a warehouse," and one of the players was like, "What is that like? A house with lycanthropy? I can't talk.
Lycanthropy?
Yeah, lycanthropy." And then the frantically scatters GM. Now it is.
Yep.
yeah.
It is now. It's one of my favorite things to say as a GM. But I usually say it silently to myself while I giggle evilly.
Yeah, just steal all the PC's ideas and say they were your own.
Yeah. There's that was floating around where it's like the players come up with a theory that's better than what you're crafting. It's like, no, but actually, yes. Frantically writes that down.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, I think we were about to, before we got distracted by making the show go live, get you guys tokens.
Please. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Tokens, yes.
Tokens. I'd just rather have them now in case of
I
an
mean,
encounter.
can,
I mean, you are going to go into a jungle.
you can use the crappy sketches that I made.
I want to call them crappy.
They're
I think
great
they're cute.
sketches. What are you talking about?
I mean, you can use these fantastic sketches that I made that I definitely spent more than 5 minutes a piece on.
Where did you dump them?
Just in general, I can put them in
Okay.
Art Dump though.
Yeah, if you did that, I could actually link them to the chat so everybody could
What? That's
And-
crazy.
unless you don't want us to.
No. Oop, oop.
Roop-a-doop. Yeah, also, hopefully my audio is also a little bit better because I was allowing Zoom to automatically adjust my audio for my mic.
Oh, don't do
So,
that.
yeah, no, it was not good. It was not good.
Bad saint.
It me. I was doing it mostly because I'd forgotten that it did that. So there is that.
Mm.
Thanks everyone in chat who is like, "Hey, you should have better audio."
Hey, why don't you get good?
Get
Dork.
good.
scrub.
Man, house wagon.
I think this is still... I don't think I fixed this, though. Nope. It's still truffle. Cool. I did fix it. I frantically forgot that I had frantically fixed your name from truffles to truffle.
Do it now. Just go to Nightbot's commands and just add an S. It's easy. What are you
Nope.
talking about? You don't have a million other things to do right now.
Wait, damn it. I didn't do the thing, because I thought I was fixing it from truffles to truffle.
I'm just gonna
I'm the
point out it's
worst.
also in the overlay.
Oh god.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, I saw the overlay, I was like, yes, I fixed it, but I forgot it was adding an S, not removing an S.
Mhm.
I'm just bad at stuff. Get to know me.
We'll get it eventually. Episode 20.
Yeah, it's fine.
But you can wait, is it? No. You should be able to dump those into Roll20 and make them into tokens.
Dump them into Roll20 and make them into tokens.
Mm-hmm.
Gas.
Dragon.
Just drag and drop them. Oh, I need to download them first, though.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
That would help. Welcome
just-
to
I'm
our.
just- Welcome to our stream as we prepare for the game we are
How
playing
do
for
you
you
use
guys.
Roll20? Why don't we show everyone how you just simply drag and drop these tokens?
You
in
know, I
Roll20?
was thinking about
Everyone.
making that part of the selling point because I am fairly like I've played in Roll20 a bit, but I'm still pretty dumb as far as doing Roll20 stuff. I was like, hey, maybe that'll be a thing. Like other GMs can watch and
let's
learn
learn
how to use this
together.
thing.
While he frantically tries to get it fixed, someone just needs to do their best Sam Riegel and pitch D&D Beyond.
Look, if I was being paid by Roll20, I would pitch Roll20, but I'm not. So there we go.
I was
There we
going
go.
to talk about my my experience at not lunch today because it was broken. I couldn't order lunch today because the app was broken.
Oof.
So I was like, wait a minute. I get like I have a $15 off at this place. Like I want myself a freaking poke nacho bowl, and I'm gonna get me a poke nacho bowl. So it worked on my way home, and it was delicious. And that's what I had for dinner instead of lunch. I just didn't eat lunch and had dinner instead.
Well, there
And it
you
was
go.
Poke
True story.
nachos, spicy salmon poke nachos.
I don't know if
I
that's,
downloaded the things.
I don't know if that's good or not. I can't judge that mostly because I don't associate nacho and poke like at all.
It is pretty good. Upload complete. Uploaded files are available under your recent. Okay, well that's a good thing. I just need to remember who I upload when.
It's not like any of our characters look that similar.
Oh, it just doesn't tell me after the upload's complete which was completed.
I feel
Okay.
like Shadow looks exactly like
It's been
Truffles, though.
added
They're
to
really
the
close.
table.
100%. Just totally the same. I mean, I can talk about my streaming over this past week because I played I played 4 different games, 2 of them off stream, one of which I finished because I started playing Apex. I finished Dead Cells, which was a thing, which I didn't know there was an end to that game. But there
Yeah, that's pretty good if you actually finish Dead Cells.
Yeah, so there is a moment where the credits roll. You beat the Hand of the King, and then you do another thing, and then the credits roll. And I was like, but there's more of this game. But technically the game's finished. I've gotten my fill at
the
this.
very last boss and
So,
died. I was like, well,
Where said recently uploaded on tabletop? Is that like at the very bottom of my list of things, like library assets or something?
Oh,
Gosh, now I'm gonna need to sign in as a GM in one of my other games so I can tell you what it looks like.
Because I was like, wait, I don't know of this place called tabletop.
So go into my game.
to the game. Get in the game. Get it.
Okay, so if you go to the art library,
Okay.
and then you
I
go
am there.
to instead of premium access, you click on the My Library,
Okay.
and then it should just show them in order of most recently uploaded.
That is not the order of which my library is showing.
Well,
Welp.
Maybe it's at the bottom, and that's where recently uploaded is.
Nah,
I don't know.
at the bottom is like an old avatar from a D&D game, and then like
try searching by
name. Yeah, because
by the name, because I named the files.
Did you not save it to
Hey,
your
look. There we go.
desktop and you could just drag them onto it?
No, I.
Roll20 has just a drag and drop feature. You could just pull it from your computer and drop it in.
I don't think that's the problem I'm having. Oh, and of course, as soon as I drag something and drop it onto the tabletop, it
worked.
freezes. Oh, it worked, but it also kind of froze.
Ah. Tomb of Annihilation is kind of a
Hey,
large.
there's Waxy.
It's a
Hi, folks.
waxy.
Thanks for showing up.
Thanks for dealing with our technical issues.
I'm really looking forward to.
I think there may be two
playing,
Waxies now.
I was gonna say Band of Blades. Love and Banterville on Monday because I don't have to deal with a bunch of fiddly tokens.
Yes.
So there may be a small amount of actually getting into Roll20 to flip a coin. And actually, I probably should create a Roll20 for that.
I mean, you could do it all through Discord, you know.
We already have our characters created, so
Why are there so many Yenas? Like, why are
I
you?
don't know. There's like
And Shadow?
a giant shadow.
Yeah, she's secretly like I
Didn't
don't
you
know.
know Shadow's actually like 30 feet tall?
Ah,
He was the Loch Ness monster the whole time.
Isn't there a way to turn these into actual tokens?
there was that template, that thing that you could use that somebody linked.
Yeah. Oh well.
And basically all it's going to do is change it from a square into a circle.
Gotcha.
Yep. Just gonna make it into a fancy circle.
Yeah.
That's all.
For resizing purposes. Okay, so let me assign. Can I assign?
If you want, I can slap those together real quick and then just send them to you.
Cool. If you want to do that, and we can like,
Cool.
if anybody wants to roleplay real quick while we're getting the marketplace stuff done, or I can like have you outside about to meet up with Iku and stuff like that. I forget what voice I gave her already.
So I guess I could be meeting back up with Waxi after my adventures at the end of the last game.
Oh, yeah.
Because I kind of sent her to shop.
Yeah. All right. And I have acquired our supplies here. I have 3 portable rain catchers and a bunch of incense and insect repellent, of course. I think this climber's kit and crowbar will come in handy if we find any of the tombs that we're looking for. Any?
Oh, I like the crowbar.
Yes, I know. I thought you would.
That sounds exciting. By the way, I found this on the way back. I was unable to actually get us a wealthy patron, but I did find this book, and he'll actually hand it to you.
What is this?
It is about monsters in Faerun. I hear it's quite valuable.
Interesting.
I figure you would like it for your research.
Thank you. I will. Yes, I have time. I'll start reading it right away. We don't leave until tomorrow, right?
Yes, I do believe we have one more day, yes.
That gives me a solid 10 hours to study.
Nice.
Well, I mean, there's always camp time.
That gives me a solid 10 hours to study.
She's like, I know what I said.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably, I don't know, I'd probably make you do, what would that be, an intelligence saving throw? Or would it just be like a intelligence?
From exhaustion? like
Or
what?
to learn something.
There could be like a constitution saving throw from exhaustion, but to like be able to use any information out of the book without actually having to open the book. Like, how would I roll to discern how much you're able to retain as far as book reading goes? The things they don't build into the game always come up.
I mean, I guess it could just be at like a knowledge whatever check. Like is that, would it be Arcana? Would it be
It depends on the
nature?
creature. It depends on the creature. But like for most of the stuff, I think with Volos, I don't have the rules in front of me for how Volos works in Tomb of Annihilation, but I think it's mostly like, hey, advantage on like on nature checks and stuff like that. It's like, I think it's usually nature and Arcana, like not religion, because people know that we're probably not gonna be running into any angels or devils or whatever anytime soon. Hopefully.
Well, I thought it was more you could take an action to look the creature up in the book.
I mean,
and
yeah, you could
then
do that.
learn all of its like non-stat based quirks.
But there's like stuff involved with it that's like they live in this sort of like this creature lives in this sort of environment, and like this is like telltale signs of them and stuff. Unless I'm misjudging how useful Volos is.
I'm not sure, but
I mean, if
guess-
you ask Elminster, he's going to say not very.
I've never had any good experiences asking Elminster anything, so I think
Like,
I'll
Asking him, no.
I actually stole an adamantine tower from him one time. That was interesting.
look, when my lady was running a Spelljammer game, there came a point where I had to talk to Elminster, and he killed me 3 times during the conversation.
Well,
3 times. Like whatever you did was so bad that they just had to make sure you died through.
No, it was the Elminster. I've come to bargain.
Okay, where am I?
It's fine.
My character died a lot in that campaign, but it turns out that he was a clone the whole time anyway, so...
Oh, well, classic
Oh.
clone the whole time.
I'm
Yeah.
about to go back. I have an idea for myself to make this more efficient. Never mind. Anyway, so you guys meet up. You get the book. I think tomorrow, like it's the night before you guys are going to meet back up with Iku. Was there anything else Truffles or Yina would like to take care of?
No, I'm set.
Unless I was gonna buy more rations, I think we're set.
Okay. Did you want to buy more rations? That's something you could do.
What do you think, rest of group? Because Yina thinks we'll be fine.
I think we'll be fine.
I think having a little bit of spare cash for when we come back to town later, or if we find random people or civilization somehow out there,
Yeah.
could be helpful. So.
Okay. Yeah,
It's fine. This just means if we starve, we eat you first.
Please.
You're not supposed to tell him that.
Look, if you think that you can eat me first, you will have something else coming to you.
All right, cool. So do you spend the night reading the book, or are you like going to get?
Oh, yeah,
full night's
100%.
rest? Cool.
I'm taking notes in my little black book, but no markings are showing up.
Nice. I love it. Did I freaking move it? Sorry, I'm just trying to find one of my handouts. Well, not handouts, it's a... You guys already got the handout. I'm just trying to find the GM side of EQ. There we go. Finding a guide. Thank you. Cool. All right. Great. So, you guys arise. You had your free night at the previously mentioned tavern. I'm well prepared. And we're going to go ahead and head over to Iku's place. I guess I can show the map both to the players and to the audience. Doop, 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 doop. And Iku, I'm going to do this and do this. Iku is roundabouts up here. So, you meet up with her. Do you guys greet her first, or does she greet you first?
Oh, I almost certainly greet her first.
I am definitely still reading the book.
I'm probably having to like guide her to make sure she doesn't like hit a wall on the way, you know?
So Iku like feigns slaps you, Shadow. She's like, Shadow, you know it's too early in the morning for this. Keep it down.
Too early in the morning for what?
How do you wake up so lively, so energetic?
I didn't sleep.
Well, Waxy, I see somebody got swindled by that charlatan.
She doesn't even look up from the book when she is talking to her either. This is actually quite interesting.
Volumthromp is a terrible person. He's in it for the money. He's not exactly a bad guy, but he is not a good guy. But if you find knowledge from it, more power to you. And you see, she's looking around. She's trying to think, like, do I have everything? She checks her pack, and she's like, all right, before we go, we're going to, we gotta stop somewhere. I believe, now this is a decision I want to leave to you. Will you all be wanting to travel by river or by land? If we're traveling by land, I can certainly bring along a pack dino, which will provide us with some extra capacity in case you want to bring some stuff back, or in case you have too much with you already. Otherwise, the rivers are much quicker.
Well, I certainly cannot afford a boat. So unless you can provide that as well, I think the back dino it is.
Understood. It will give us a chance to kind of investigate the situation that I was mentioning the other day to you as well. If we stay within the grounds. If you travel downriver, you may lose sight. Okay. We should... I'm just going to say this now, but we should just stay along the rivers as long as possible, because it is very, very easy to get lost, even for a well-trained guide like myself. with that, how about we go? I'm going to meet with somebody, and we shall be off. And she's like, you guys either stay here, meet me here in an hour, is pretty much what she says.
I will take a seat on like her porch front step and whip out my my black book so that I can go back to taking notes in addition to reading the Volo's Guide.
Nice. And how quickly do you read? Have you like already been through it, or is this like?
I've definitely at least skimmed it enough to like read the name of every animal and like look at the sketch of it. And now I'm going through and I probably start with if there's any animals that I'm familiar with, just to get a feel for like how he describes something. So like if it lists like, I don't know, like maybe a saltwater crocodile or something, you know, that I might have seen in my lifetime.
Okay.
And then going through probably skimming for like things that survive in a tropical climate.
Good call.
And then spiraling out from there. And I've been well, none of my notes stick. They're just for my own memory. It's like the act of writing it down is how she helps remember things, even though her book doesn't hold the ink.
Cool. Okay. Well, with that, does anybody else have anything they are doing during this like hour? I'm pretty much like set to go. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of morning time to do whatever before we
I
head
have
off.
something very important to do before we leave.
I'm sure you do.
Shadow whips out his dagger in the hour that we're waiting, and like carves his name into Iku's house, just because it keeps me busy.
Oh, she's
I'll
gonna
kind of draw it on the side so she doesn't notice till we get back.
I'm going to give her a perception check when she gets back. Okay. And all right. All right. So odds you get a Hadrosaurus, evens you get a large lizard or a giant lizard. They both are large beasts. And they are both like the beasts of burden, most common and least expensive in the city. So I guess we will do our first roll. D6. I said odds for the dinosaur, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys get a giant lizard.
Send it back. We don't want it.
Giant lizards have more abilities, though.
But it's not a dinosaur. It's the important thing.
It wasn't going to be
that is a very good
either way, so I don't care.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ankylosaurus is a little bit out of the price range.
It's true.
So Iku comes back and she was like, "We have to take care of this. This is on loan. Ylfar would be terribly angry with me unless I can pay for it or return him his dinosaur." And like, obviously, she refers to the giant lizard as a dinosaur, even though it's not technically a dinosaur. But
And I never fail to point it out, so I look at her and I'm like, that is no dinosaur, madam.
Truffles also is like, I've only seen dinosaurs for like a day, and that doesn't look like one. It's like a lizard.
It's a little worse.
she just like shakes her head and she was like, you know we refer to all the beasts that we use that are of the reptilian variety as dinosaur.
Oh,
You're just trying to start trouble with the new friends.
Dinosaurs are closer to birds than lizards.
Truffles, you could just pretend it's a dinosaur. How about that?
Okay.
How big is it?
How big is it? The giant lizard size. They are large.
I can't talk to it with my racial abilities.
Aw, sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, they have to be smaller for me to talk to them without using a spell slot.
Okay.
But I also have a spell slot that I could waste on.
Yeah, you used your spell slot last time, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, I did.
They've had a sleep since then.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
3 days.
Oop, that's not the one I wanted. This is the one I wanted. All right. So you guys set off. Let me see. I want to see what exit you guys would go out of most likely. Yeah, you guys would likely go out through Old City, which is in this direction here. Towards your west, I guess.
It's
That's the nicer gate. That's the
Actually-
one where there's a few buildings that aren't like beat up.
Can you ping that again?
The map angle is actually not correct. This
Oh.
is an easier one because if you look down on the bottom, the compass row. That's actually,
Oh, we're going south. Okay,
yeah,
so we're
you're going southwest.
yeah,
It's
the
Because
southwest
when
one.
you open up the big map, Nyanzaran is going to be like on the far northern part.
Mhm. Yeah, that would have made a lot more sense if I like zoomed the map all the way out, but yep,
Not
That's-
sure why the map is located that way, but
probably just for usability.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Iku says last chance before we head out. Anything you guys need to grab? Anyone you need to talk to?
I think,
Anybody you may need to say goodbye to in case we run into trouble. It is very dangerous.
No, I think we're ready when you are.
I think okay.
Okay, so we're gonna head on out. I'm going to move you guys over to here.
Oh boy, all of the hexes are populating.
Oh, not all of them. They
A
shouldn't.
lot of them.
Yeah, you'll. That's like the ventured by the people. That's
Oh, no, I'm
easily
talking-
traveled by your guide.
The ones that are covered are the ones that are populating right now.
Oh,
Just-
really? Am I not on the right way?
No. It just looked cool. They're on the
Oh,
right
They were
layer.
just
Never-
they were just
I-
filling in.
Yeah, they're
when
just
you
filling
said
in.
when you said populating, I thought you meant like showing. And I was
No,
like, oh
no,
no.
Well,
All right, so we are off. So your first day is going to be spent like in and around Portney and Zaro. Like you'll walk out and there'll be like you'll actually see people doing things like foraging or animal wrangling or like trying to like domesticate dinosaurs in like general fields and stuff like that. Where am I typing that? Okay. I hate when I like go to type something and it doesn't show up.
and then you can't figure out which window you were typing in by mistake.
Yep. All right. You do not encounter anything on your first day, so it makes sense. Like it's kind of has enough human traffic to keep like the larger and more hostile predators away because human manish, I guess, would be the better term, or humanoid presence is pretty much taken over all of the prey in the area. So you don't get anything there. But when you do post up for the night, Iku busts out like a tent. It's a large square tent, but it's just a fine silk with linen inside of it, and it's posted on 4 poles on either side with 2 long poles over top of it. So it's a square tent, and it's more like a pavilion, I guess is the better way to describe it. And then after she posts it up, she lights one of the incense, places it directly in the middle, and walks away for 5 minutes. And then tosses a net over either open side of the entrance. And then she was like, "This is where we sleep tonight."
That's a much nicer tent than the ones that we have. And it is actually convenient for us all to sleep under one roof. Thank
Yes,
you.
and it should be spacious enough. I'd rather us be ready and together in case something does happen, even this close to the city.
All fit.
Then, like, does anybody, like, investigate the material or the like, tent itself, or is it of no real concern?
Do
I'm
do
not
we
that worried
still
about it.
want to keep like watches or anything during the night?
Absolutely.
Of course.
That is something that I was going to recommend we decide on. I will take first watch.
Okay.
Hmm.
And she sits there and she's like, okay.
Yeah,
what?
it's like- Well,
So
I
does
will
that
take the
mean?
early
So
morning
does that
watch.
mean you'll take the second one, small one?
I could, I suppose.
I will take last watch.
I will take the one before that.
I guess I'm not watching. It's totally fine by me.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. There's having a fifth party member kind of makes that a little goofy.
I feel like we should rotate who gets to spend the night sleeping all night every night.
Well, I will say, I know you two can see, little one.
Oh, I
You,
can see in the dark
what-
just fine.
Yina, how about you?
No,
you able-
not even a little.
Well, maybe you should take first watch. How about I take the night off since I am doing you this favor?
You know what? You make a good point, and I think
Reasonable enough.
okay. I'm sure.
I'm unintentionally mimicking everybody's accent, and it's kind of making me mad. All right, so I guess we will. Oh, that's not how you roll dice in this thing.
All those dice we can't see.
Yeah, I'm hiding them. Table rolls are not for you.
Will there be an encounter? You'll know. You'll know before us, chat.
So who's
Oh,
taking first
God.
watch? Yina?
Yes.
All right. So, actually, I have my encounters table off to a different window.
That's a good start.
But so, you hear like pretty heavy crunching. Like it's pretty obvious. What is everybody's passive perception?
10.
That's a good question.
I need a. I
Let
wish
us
there was a
find
clickable
out.
button.
Anyone who has more wisdom than me probably has a higher passive perception.
14.
If we're asleep, we technically don't even really get it, but 13.
Oh, I guess if you're asleep, you don't really even get it. But like,
Hmm.
I don't know.
I think if you're asleep, it drops your passive perception to 10, but
Yeah.
mine would be a 13 otherwise.
Okay. Well, I guess I will just do.
Yuna is as perceptive asleep as she is awake, apparently.
Oh, that's so close. So you got great wisdom, is what you're saying. Is this in
Mhm.
Super
in
wise.
alphabetical order?
Wisdom of the crayfish.
Where are you? Do. There it is. Give me your character sheet.
Yes, my character sheet.
How do you pull the character sheet off of a token that already has a character sheet assigned to it?
There should be a assigned character sheet option, and you can change it.
Just copy it when you're gonna move it over.
So, give me a perception check, because it's still
okay.
far enough away that you don't like necessarily see it. You're just hearing some crunching coming from the jungle. Damn.
Nat 20.
There's There's a not
Thanks to
angry.
that one.
There is a not angry Stegosaurus just wandering in the direction of the camp. Maybe not in direct trajectory, but also not in direct trajectory.
So there's a dinosaur.
A very large one, yes.
There's a large dinosaur coming towards the camp. Okay, I'm gonna start waking people up because
By large, I mean huge.
yes, a very large dinosaur. This scares Yuna.
I'm not saying you should wake Truffles first, but you should wake Truffles first.
Whoever is the closest to her will be woken up first. And it's
By the way, I am
it's
totally
Truffles.
cuddling with Iku.
Of
right.
course you are.
Let me roll. I'm gonna roll a d4, and that's gonna determine who I wake up first. Let's do it.
Apparently, don't wake me up. I'll be right back.
Okay. It's gonna be Waxi. He's gonna be waking up first.
All right.
Just trots over, just like she just like pulls on your shoulder, just be like, "Wake up!
She rolls over. What is it?
There's a large dinosaur outside, like a very large one. It's coming towards the camp. I don't know what to do."
All right. Wake the others.
All right, and
Start
she
with
gets
my fool of a brother.
she does that. She starts with Shadow, just like taps him on the shoulder.
What is it?
And I'm going to take a look at the.
Dinosaur coming to camp right now. Need you awake? Come on.
Dinosaur.
I don't know. Does it look like I know what dinosaurs are?
And it's like, it's a little bit after twilight, so it's just dark enough that, like, you don't see... You see its outline, and, like, I told you it was a Stegosaurus just because you nailed that. You got a crit. So, like, you can decide whether you can... You say you know that it's a Stegosaurus or not.
I mean, I know what a Stegosaurus is, but Yina doesn't know what a Stegosaurus is the thing. She can
Okay.
describe what it looks like, but she can't be like, she's not like, it's a Stegosaurus.
Right.
So-
So that's he would say like, what does it look like?
And she would describe a Stegosaurus to you in short
Okay.
terms.
Well, it won't eat us, but it might walk on us by accident.
This is why I wanted to wake everyone up.
Yeah, I'm taking a look at it and trying to determine if it's going to be making a crossing paths with our camp, and if it has if it changes from being passive to becoming hostile or agitated.
Okay.
I just look at Yina and I'm like, Yina, whatever you do, don't wake up Truffles yet. Truffles will run out there and want to pet it.
I'm gonna
know that.
Yina goes over to wake up Iku because
Okay.
Iku's the guide, and she probably knows more about this than any of us. So
Fair.
just pats her on the
Iku-
shoulder.
Iku responds, is it coming straight for us?
Points outside, just like, I mean, Waxy.
Yeah, is it coming for us?
It's coming not directly at you, but it will, like, pretty much graze the camp.
We should move out of its way. I don't want to aggravate it, and it's going to come pretty close as it is.
Well, I can drag Truffles, I guess. I don't know what to do with that because yes,
I may be able to pick her up. We will see.
I know how
I don't
I know how
know
strong
what you
are.
guys can and cannot see on this. Can you see your tokens?
I
And the
can
dinosaur?
I can see a whole lot of gray.
That's it, though?
I can see a whole lot of black and a gray rectangle.
Yeah, just a gray rectangle. There's no tokens there.
There's stupid reveal areas. Why does it not let me just reveal area?
Now it's a bigger gray. It's a gray square now instead of a gray rectangle.
Did that work?
No, now it's a bigger gray rectangle.
I don't understand. Like,
It's
what is
just like-
going on here?
Gray rectangle followed by gray rectangle.
And it doesn't, like, this gray rectangle you're speaking of does not stay on my screen. It's just like I'm highlighting an area and trying to, like, reveal it, but it's not. Oh well. Reset.
Yeah, it looks like there's an area revealed, but that area is just a blank gray.
Not
square.
showing the tokens, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, so the tokens aren't on the... Okay. Well, that makes it
now
easier
it's-
for me.
Probably.
Now it's all black.
So, like, reveal area, you should be good now, right? Objects and tokens.
Nope.
No, still all
Black.
black now.
Token. Weird. Are you on this page? Where are
Yeah.
you? Are you, like, zoomed out at all, or are you...
I mean, I zoomed a bit out. I can zoom back in.
I'm zoomed all the way out, and now everything is black.
Yeah, I zoomed
Yay.
in. It's still black.
We're doing great. We're doing fine.
It's a pretty black square.
Yeah, it's a very nice black square. Maybe we're in space secretly.
See, the map that I have is not a black square at all, and there is no black square drawn on it.
This is now a stars without number game.
It looks like it's just like it's the, what do you call it?
Like a blank layer or something like that.
No, like there's nothing revealed. Everything is in fog of war. Like,
Yeah.
the entire screen.
Yep.
Alright. Well, here's what I will do. Oh, I never assigned you guys tokens or given you vision, and also
Oh.
it shouldn't. Yeah, I need to assign these to you. Okay.
That would do it. That would do it.
Well, that's why I said we need to do this.
It's not like Yuna could see anything anyway, as we know with her passive
Nothing.
perception. I see everything though. She did roll a 20 on their actual perception check.
I'm clicking the. I'm great. I'm great.
I see a gray square.
I see a gray square. I see a little silhouette.
Is it going to be a smiley face? I wonder.
Controlled
dinosaur.
by
Get on the floor.
Shadow. Advanced. Yeah.
Yeah. Double left click the
Has-
icon.
What is the has site for dark vision equation thing, or is that not a thing?
60 feet? Is that how it is? I'd have to look up dark vision.
Know
Is it
what?
30 or 60?
Oh well.
Dark
We're
Vision 60.
60, thank you.
We're
I
fine.
thought it was 60, but it's been a while since I had a character with dark vision. I seem to
Weird.
make a lot of characters without dark vision. It just happens that way.
Non-generic token. How do I assign the character sheet to it though?
I mean, do you have to assign... Well, I was like, do you have to assign a character sheet to it or just a player to it?
Yeah, I thought you just assigned a player to it.
Yeah, you don't need to assign a character sheet to it.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
I see me.
I see me.
Do you
It's-
have? Is it still dark though?
Yes.
Because
I just see my square.
the
I see.
biggest
see
thing I'm
my-
doing is clicking
see-
has sight.
I see one square, but not my token.
I see my token and then one square next to it.
I just see my token.
Okay.
So everyone else-
I think I know what's going on. Give me 1 second to finish assigning these, and we'll be good. Boop doop boop boo. Save changes. Alright, cool. And now I need to go to map and background. Reveal areas. Did that make it darker or lighter?
That made it gray.
It made it gray.
I can see now my character and one square that I'm in, and part of Shadow's head.
Yep.
Yeah, so like everything is gray, and then like directly next to me, I see part of a circle. So I'm
If-
guessing that's Iku.
If I move my character around, I can see the other people, like because I can move my thing around. So it's like, hey, there's Iku. Hey, there's the rest of the party.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
and if I go over here, I can see that there's a token for
If
a
I put
Stegosaurus.
a Stegosaurus underneath of you, can you
It is
see the
absolute
Stegosaurus?
nothing for me. I can't see nothing.
You-
Also, I'm back.
Not
Hello.
a dang thing for you.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Yeah, I know there's a Stegosaurus over here, but I can't
I-
see what the camp actually is.
Oh, can you zoom out? A little-
I'm zoomed all the way out. I see nothing.
Huh.
I see an illuminated square, but I don't see any tokens.
Because that token's assigned to you.
If you have dynamic lighting, you need to set people's visions. That was what I had showed you, and you were looking at Camp Righteous.
Mm-hmm.
Because it seems like we just have a gray square.
Okay.
Yeah, I just have a gray square.
Up and down the square.
You would right-click each token, and there would be the gear, and you could go into it in the second tab. It has the dynamic lighting stuff.
The second tab emits, like, has sight. Oh, that's why because I didn't click the has sight on you.
Yep. And now I can see myself, but you need to put in the people's dynamic lighting as well. So you should do 60 and then 0 for people who have dark vision out to 60 feet. If they don't have it, just put 50.
Okay, thank you. Cool. 60, 0. Save. Hopefully this will get better. Oop. Anybody seeing any changes?
Not yet. Oh, now I see the whole map.
You see the whole map.
Yes.
I don't see anything yet, but I assume you haven't changed it for me yet.
Well, you're also going to have 5 and not 60.
That's right. I'm gonna be blind as a bat.
Yes, I think I can see. I can see the Stegosaurus now, at least.
I can see the people near me.
Yeah, the Stegosaurus is a bit further away than.
Why
I
you
had
gotta
it
move
there.
that Stegosaurus? I liked it there.
Rip the Stegosaurus.
We killed it,
Stegosaurus.
guys.
We killed it. We threw it off the map. It's not relevant.
Mm.
Off-screen threats, man. Off-screen threats.
Ding dong. Cool. So yes, it is coming close enough to the camp for it to be a threat of like trampling gear or you or the tent itself. There's something that has to be done. Iku says we are not prepared to fight this thing. Don't even try it.
Why would we fight it? No, I wanted to get out of the way. That's what I wanted to do.
Okay, well we have to break camp fast and we have to move now. I'm glad this happened before too late. We still have twilight.
Right. Break that camp.
How long would it like?
Where'd you? That's not the Echo token. Sorry. I should've-
No, it's not. I was looking for it and I just couldn't find it.
Shit. I can hold on. I can pull up one and see if I can find it. She should be there. She should be like there should be a section for named people too.
Named NPCs.
Yeah, that kind of breaks the alphabetical. But it shouldn't
my-
be too hard.
In my library or
On the token page.
on the tokens page, named Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, there should just be a set of PC tokens. Yeah, Eku has one because she has a flippable thingy.
Yeah.
So they gave her a special token.
Mm-hmm. That's what the problem is why am I not seeing I'm not seeing my tokens for, oh, okay, they're all down here. Why aren't they sorted? Because I don't have my Tomb of Annihilation, like I don't have my Tomb of Annihilation showing in my list. I have my Xanathar's Guide character asset pack showing in my list, but I don't have my Tomb of Annihilation assets showing.
Roll 20 just hiccuped for me. I was going to open my old one to see where she was laying down. Also, did you get the tokens I had sent you?
I may have. Yes, I did get the tokens you had sent me. I can take them and just drag and drop them. But first, let's just break camp.
Yeah. So, on the one token page, there should be just at the top, just a row of named NPCs.
Oh, duh, that makes sense. Named NPC. Okay.
Yeah, she's on the far right, top right.
I got her now. Thank you for that. I was like looking for it in my assets, not in the tokens page, like a doofus. We learn. If it'll, there we go. There may be two that pop up. All right. So anybody who can see should probably see an Iku now.
I see her.
Yep, I see her.
Cool.
I see her.
How do I open a character sheet from a token? Or is there no way to actually do that?
There's no way to do that. You have to actually do it from the journal.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. So cool.
So,
yeah, they're like we should be quick. It's not going to be frustrated, but once it does get close, we don't want to move quick. We don't want to get near it. We just want to get off to the side and let it do its thing.
Is there a smell that it dislikes? Anything like that?
I could try and talk to it, see what it wants.
No, I definitely do not recommend talking to it.
It doesn't look dangerous.
Eco says it's probably it means us no harm, but it definitely doesn't want anything. It is just passing through. We should let it do so, and we should just move a little bit. It's early in the evening. It's fine. Help me. We don't even need to break the tent down. Grab those posts and just carry them over. We're gonna move like 20 feet, and she like goes boop 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 boop. Right, 5, 10,
Over
15,
20
20.
feet. It's gonna be great.
Yep.
You see the saddest gnome face at not getting to talk to the dinosaur, and she'll help move it over.
Boop. Yep. Oh, I don't need to move everybody. Haha, you have agency. And it like just kind of meanders. It like will bite at a leaf from a frond or something. A frond from a fern. That's what I was trying to say. Here, and then like kind of like meander up this way, and then like, I don't know, and then like off the map.
Truffles totally goes up and hugs it.
Yeah, it would.
It does get close enough that you could like hear it breathing. You can feel the shakes of it when it steps. It's like, I don't know, that experience in the beginning of Jurassic Park that everybody's like, ooh, dinosaur.
Oh.
For anybody who's new to the dino lifestyle.
About that dino life.
Cool. All right. So that was the first watch. So with that, Iku says, "Go to bed, dear. I'll take over." And whoever was going to have next watch, you could either go to sleep or you could have watch with Iku.
Oh, I think that was me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So generally there are 3 watches, right?
There's 4 watches over a 2-hour
Okay.
period. Yeah, like 2 hours each.
Yeah. Truffles is definitely gonna keep watch with her.
Okay, so you guys hang out for a little bit. Did you want to like chat about anything?
Yes.
Cool. So she sits, or I guess we wouldn't like just move out of camp, but like keeping watch. You aren't in the tent because you can't see out of it, and it's netted off, and the incense smoke is whatever. So you can't actually keep watch while in the tent. I could probably like.
We'll just be off somewhere keeping watch.
Keep on keeping on.
Cool. All right. So you're off, keeping watch, hanging out with Iku. She's quiet. She's not like uninviting or anything, but she's just like doing her thing. I think she she fiddles with her staff a little bit. She's like near. I guess you guys wouldn't light a fire because it's like raining, but she's just like taking in, not meditating, but like just in a state of concentration. And if you like pursue her to talk, she'll respond.
So, have you always lived here in Chult?
Not once have I left.
Oh, I never left Golden Fields either until I decided to come down here. I understand what that's like.
Yeah, it's a great place.
Yeah, it's very new, very different. Rains a lot here. It didn't rain so much in Golden Fields. Well, kind of. I suppose it's a farming town, whole city. Just for farming, feeds like all of the Sword Coast, really.
And what is it that they grow?
Oh, crops, corn, grains, squash, potatoes, tomatoes,
Oh,
turnip.
tomatoes. Tomatoes are lovely. They're so expensive here, though.
Yeah. People used to think they would kill you. It's weird. That's why they would throw tomatoes at bards, you know, because you were hoping to kill them because of the acid.
Oh. People
Yeah, but there's
people would waste such a delicate, delicious.
well, they
I
kind
can't
of
even
grow in
think of it.
abundance.
Ah. So it's like our banana. And she like points to a banana tree.
Oh, those are weird.
Have you not had one?
No, I mean, I know what they are, but they're expensive in Waterdeep. I mean, I recognize because of banana candy and stuff, but yeah.
So she like walks over to this banana tree. Like she's still maintaining her concentration or whatever, and I roll on a table quietly in the corner over here. That's perfect. So she goes up and she grabs you a banana. She like looks around a little bit, trying to find one that's not like overly ripe, but not one that's like going to be bitter for you. And she's like, this should be great. And she just like pulls a single banana off. And when she does it, you hear like a screeching noise.
Do they normally do that?
Bananas, no, but
I love that reaction.
But monkeys, yes.
Hey, you see her eyes go wide.
Give me 1 second. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. I'm on the wrong page, that's why. Why is this so out of order? Somebody has been screwing with my token page, haven't they? Oop, I'm drawing. That's good. Alright. Okay. So, out of this tree, which I'm not going to draw for you because I don't have a battle map ready, but I guess I will move her. She's about like right here. Are two flying monkeys.
Why?
She like, yes, they are flying monkeys.
Her eyes are even wider. Oh, that's a concerning sound. Hold on.
Yikes.
Flying monkeys.
Yes, flying monkeys.
Flying monkeys.
So Iku, Looking like still grabbing the banana. She is slow to descend from the tree. The screeching like still happens, but it slowly subsides.
Oh, she handled it. I was going to talk to one.
And
Come up and join her, though.
she says, "Shh."
Be very, very quiet.
They aren't. You should have stayed back, little one. That's not good.
Oh, it's all right. I can help. And she'll use her racial speak with small beasts, and she's gonna mimic the winged monkey's mannerisms and speech, and try and show them that we're not dangerous.
High or low?
Hi. Yeah. Wait. No.
It takes that as you being like encroaching on their territory, and time to roll initiative.
Okay.
Yeah, we did it.
First fight, everyone. TPK from Flying Monkey.
I don't know if you'll have too much trouble. This isn't gonna.
I mean, I didn't want to fight him. That's all.
Also, 3 of us are asleep,
It's
so
fine. It's
yeah.
fine.
I'm gonna snore it to death.
And Iku immediately says, she's like, "You shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
You
I mean, normally
you
that
gotta know
works.
to
It's a
leave
little-
well enough alone, little one." Now
It's
they.
kind of weird that backfired. Really.
She like shakes her head a little bit, and where the heck is my journal entry for her?
Truffles resigns herself from being a druid because now she can't talk to animals.
So, did you roll your initiative?
No, I don't see the tracker up.
I assume we can't roll initiative, right? Because we're still sleeping.
Wait, how do I put the tracker up?
It's on the bar on the left.
Mm.
You just click it, it'll bring it up. And then when you roll initiative, make sure you have the token selected when you roll for them.
I clicked the
On their
wrong button. Okay.
So when you manage to bring it up, because I had Truffles selected, when I rolled on the sheet, it should have her added on automatically.
Yeah, but I'm still not seeing it. Do I need to be under a specific selection on that bar?
Go all the way down a second from the bottom.
Okay, the dice one.
Oh, nope, sorry, one more. There you go, that one.
That
Third one.
Oh,
Third.
okay, cool. Okay.
There we go. Yep.
Mm.
So, like I said, make sure you have the token on the map selected, and then you tell it to roll from the character sheet, and it'll add it on automatically.
Yep.
And if anyone goofs on that, you can add them in manually, and we can enter in our own numbers, or you can enter them in yourself. You can also write.
How do I quick do that with monsters?
If you have the monster sheet available, the same thing. Just have them selected, or you can right-click them and click Add Turn, and it'll just add the monkeys in that way.
Mhm.
And then you can, if you're just going off the sheet, roll 20, and then you can manually input it by going up to the 0, and it'll give you an editable window to work with.
Okay.
Hmm.
That's fine. I don't feel like pulling up the monster sheet right now.
Yeah.
Quick monkeys.
Okay. And EQ. I'm having trouble finding her character sheet. I don't know why.
Just type her name into the search bar. It should.
Yeah.
Gives it name. Okay, named NPCs. I get the oh, there's a character sheet. Okay, that makes things way better. Okay. Okay. Where's my? There we go. Blink. Okay.
Damn.
Okay. Interesting. So with her turn, she is going to say, "We got to wake the others." So she shouts, "Wake up!" And then she will not move into the second one's threat range. What does she have? And she will swing at one of the monkeys with her staff with the coddle carved out at the top of it. 16. It does in fact hit.
Yay.
The thing falls over, just freaking dies. Gets whacked in the face and dies. We need to wake the rest of the group. Are you guys waking up from the last yell?
I think so, unless
Yeah.
there was
keep
some
you
reason
over
for
here.
us not to.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, do we have to like roll or anything like that, or are we just awake?
Nah, you can wake up. You are currently undoned, though. You have 10 plus your dex modifier for your armor class.
Sweet.
Okay.
That's okay. I'm a monk. I don't have armor anyway.
I kind of like
Armor.
half awake. I'm like tapping Waxy. I'm like, Waxy, go see what it is.
I'm
This
like,
better not happen all night.
I'm already up. You like reach over to like get my shoulder, and you get my foot instead as I'm leaving the tent.
Good job.
Why is that not? Okay. That's not what I want to do, then.
Would you like us to roll initiative?
Yes, you guys can nail roll initiative.
Okay.
Lovely.
Actually, why is this...
15.
Why did that not enter? Okay. And I will sort this.
Wow, that was a great initiative. I got delayed when Shadow reached over and tapped my foot.
Yeah, I like instead of reaching over and tapping your foot, I reached over and like grabbed your ankle. I was like, get back here.
So the first round, this monkey will actually come at Truffles here and attack. Let me see. And it will try to bite you. Does a 12 hit you, Truffles, while wearing armor?
It does not.
It does not. Okay. So it tries to bite. It, like, grabs onto your shoulder and goes, "Rah!" And then, like, bites, but, like, doesn't break through whatever type of armor you're wearing. With that, it is now your turn, Truffle.
All right. So, well, I guess the time to talk to it is over. So, bonus action, Shillelagh.
Shillelagh. The best.
Does a 17 hit it?
A 17 does, in fact, hit it.
I'm sorry. And bludgeon it for 6.
It's exactly how many
Wild
hit points
Alex
it
has
has.
appeared.
Gives you +5 to charisma.
+5. Show him.
Charisma.
5.
5. Nice.
All right.
Adorable.
All right, love you, buddy.
Good night, Alex.
Everybody take adorable inspiration.
Yeah, right. I don't... Okay. So that's going to kill it, but Iku says, be cautious, there may be more.
Yeah. When you guys come out, you just see just like bludgeoning this poor monkey to death.
I still haven't gotten up yet, by the way. I'm
Right.
literally still laying there.
Una just can't see because it's dark.
It's like,
So
what the
she can only
fuck,
hear
guys?
this.
That's fine. I'm on my way. I just have really bad initiative. Don't worry about it.
I'll be there sometime soon.
Yep. I mean, you have a higher initiative than either of us. Shadow.
Shadow, you did not have your token selected when you rolled your initiative.
Wait.
I don't know. Can I add turn? Yes, I can. Cool. Yay. First one's free. Alright. So, Iku says, like, it seems that the two that were there are already through with. They aren't very strong, but when they bite, it's nasty. So, she actually, says, heads up, Truffle, and throws the banana to you.
Truffle's
What?
not here, but
Oh, okay.
yes.
Trouble's not here right now, man.
Truffle's
Yeah.
not here, man.
Look, Truffles is too busy bludgeoning a flying monkey to death. It's fine.
That's right. Like, the shock was just like, I have to keep going.
Ah! Why?
He's just like beating it and crying, like.
Why did
Why-
you have to be mean?
Why did this fail? Ah! Oh boy. Well, this is when we this is when we learned that Truffle just truly it doesn't get her way. It's just consequences.
Consequences.
Well, don't you see that your actions have consequences?
All right. So Iku's going to say, I think we should stay prepared. There's never only two. They stay in a family. Those shrieks were heard.
What are you talking about? I can't see anything. You have to tell me these things.
If you can't see, why do you not
Down
have a
out there, I'm
torch?
trying to sleep.
No. Okay, with that, Iku comes in.
Yes.
I moved her character sheet, so I have it permanently.
Smack him in the back of the head. Do it.
Oh, it's unopposed, right? Is it an instant crit for just hitting?
What? He's not asleep. He's just
No.
prone.
You're right. Okay. Well,
He's not asleep. He's just an asshole.
I
Yeah.
crit slap you. I crit slap you. I don't know. What is that, like 6 non-lethal damage or some shit? Like,
No, I think it's what? Unarmed is like 1 damage?
it's
Yeah.
okay.
2 damage? One of
Okay.
those.
Oh, that's
One,
right,
one,
yeah.
one plus your strength.
It's 1
Okay,
plus,
so-
yeah.
Take 2 damage, cause you deserve it. Now are you awake? You lazy ass.
No, now I'm just tired and angry.
Okay, well, wake the hell up. You should light yourself a torch, Dal.
Yeah, it's 1 plus strength. There we go.
Okay.
You were right.
Oh, so damn.
4 damage. 8 damage even if it's doubled.
Well, would double the
it's double
damage.
the dice,
that-
so
yeah, it's double the
5
dough.
then.
Yeah, you take 5 damage, dude. She slapped the fuck out of you. it's 5 non-lethal damage, but
Damage is
mean,
damage.
Yeah, damage is damage until you go down.
Yep.
I didn't mean
Well-
to crit. That's the way the dice.
I
Look at
did.
the cookie
I meant for you to
crumbles.
crit.
I appreciate it. All right. Well, you need to wake up.
Give me for the other 5 so I can go back to sleep.
Wake up and smell the goddamn roses.
So unfortunately, I guess.
Yeah, she was about to give me give Yuna a retort, and then Shadow.
Then
Is
Shadow.
there movement to be sure?
There's more.
Okay, they are actually way slower than I thought they were.
Oh, then we should be fine, right? Right? I don't know. I don't know how flying monkeys work. Just like I don't know how dinosaurs work. Who knows how dinosaurs work? Not
Go
Yina.
back here. Okay. Can anybody
That's
see
fact.
them?
I can
Or
see
no?
them.
You can see them. All right.
I am
Can Yina
not
see them?
looking.
Is a question.
No.
Okay.
I was gonna say they're within my vision. So
Okay. Well, that's fine. Can you see like how many of them? Can you see?
Cinco.
Let me actually look. There are 2 dead and 3 alive.
Okay. Yeah. That is what is on the map. Cool. If it wasn't Truffle's turn, damn it.
Whoops.
It's okay. I think we have one week, and then they'll be able to play from home, so we'll be good to go on that front. I'm not super worried about it. We'll come back to Truffles. Waxi, it is your turn. What do you do?
Awesome.
just
I have
waking
a
up.
turn.
Yeah, you get a
Yeah,
turn.
you have a turn.
Amazing. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I guess I gotta attack one of these guys.
Can you make it there?
Sure, I think so. Actually, I'm Fasty McFastin.
You are.
How
Mul-
far?
You got them.
Mole
You got them
humps.
speeds.
Is this the accurate distance?
Yes, it
30
is.
feet?
It is accurate.
Oh well, I mean, I don't even need to activate speed boost to get there.
I don't even need to turn on my thruster engines.
I don't even need to try. I'm not even out of breath. Yeah, I spring out of the tent and I am gonna go actually there between the two of them.
Okay.
And I am going to punch the bottom one.
The bottom one.
Yeah.
Bink.
I got a 10.
You do not hit, unfortunately.
Well, poop.
Well, that is definitely a poop.
Um,
It's a flying monkey, so it's a small beast. So like trying to punch something small is difficult.
That's okay. I'm gonna follow it up with my my other fist for another unarmed strike as a bonus action.
Cool.
14.
That one does hit.
Sweet.
Fuck,
6
you
damage.
kill it.
God, I come back
It's
to more
dead.
monkey.
I just poked my fingers into the monkey's eyes and out the other side of its skull.
Ooh,
That's all.
that's violently graphic.
You're welcome.
Truffles, it's actually your turn. We kind of
Learned at the Three Stooges martial arts school.
Anytime I have to wander off, just skip my turn.
Yep.
Okay, so from where I am, then Truffles is going to point the shillelagh, and she's going to fire at this one over here.
Ooh, what you firing?
Poison spray.
Poison spray. DC 13 Constitution.
Oh wait,
save.
hold on. That I might need to be closer for that. I've never used it before. Yeah, I gotta get closer. There we go.
Time to
She's
look
just-
at the monster's character sheet.
And I need to make sure that this links the spell when I cast it. I'm just gonna recast this, but it's gonna still just keep the 4 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, so it doesn't add anything extra.
And it's a Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Fuck.
Ugh,
And you
that's why
don't.
nobody-
Is it
that's why nobody-
double or none?
It's none.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
it
it'll say or take half on a failure. So when it doesn't list it, it's a save or none.
It takes it. It takes it like in the face, but it's just completely unfazed and screeches at you violently. And we are at top of round, so it's Iku's turn, and Iku is just going to come and stand over here and hold her action. And it is now Shadow's turn.
Shadow, being very pissed off, is gonna horribly. How do I ping?
Hold left mouse button. There you
I'll
go.
go after that one.
You're gonna go for that one.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna hide. And with my short bow, I'm gonna shoot around the tent flap
Make
and try
a.
to get a sneak attack.
So you'll get your sneak attack regardless because it's engaged in melee combat.
Sweet.
But if you were to try to hide, you would have to roll. I don't think it knows you're there because you're inside of a tent, though. So you're going to move here? A 20 definitely hits.
So how do I do
You have
damage?
a +7?
Just click the short bow.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
short
but
bow.
I got a +5 dex.
Yeah, click the short bow in the, like,
Oh,
whatever.
in the chat itself.
Yeah, in
not
the chat
bottom.
itself. Click it on the top one.
Yeah, it should.
Ah, there we go.
Fucking damn, it's toasted. Toast it. Y'all are just toasting all these flying monkeys.
I'm going back to sleep now.
Do you actually go back to sleep now?
No.
All right, Enid, it's your turn. What are you doing, you blind?
Yeah, she
beautiful
can't see
Air Genasi?
anything, so she's just gonna stumble around in the dark. No, that's not what she's gonna do. She's because she can't see anything. We don't have a campfire or anything, do we?
No, it's raining, and will always be raining for.
Right.
There may be a rare day where it's dry, but
Yeah.
if you have that's the reason she has like a pavilion, is so when a fire is needed, you guys can cook your meal and put it out, but you won't sleep with the fire burning.
Yeah.
I guess I could have described that. There's like a small, it's not so much a chimney in the roof, but it's like an opening with like a raised portion with another net around it that's like pre-installed that raises at the point of the two intersecting beams.
Yeah, she just needs a light source so that she can see is the important thing. And there is not one currently, so she's just going to take the dodge action and hope that she doesn't get hit by anything.
Okay. You are going to produce yourself any sort of light, like you don't have a torch?
Not on me, and I have to go get my pack for that.
Oh. I would assume you'd be able to find your pack if you would like.
Oh,
It's within
I mean-
that green lines, if you can see them. You can see the green lines that I drew.
Yeah,
right?
I can see the green lines.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I just have to like go through it, and that
Okay.
like takes its own action, and I rather just like it seems like everyone else is dealing with it, so I will just defend myself.
Okay.
myself.
Cool. I'm cool with that.
Stay in the tent, dodge action.
Flying monkey. Flying monkey's pissed at you, Truffle.
Yeah, it figures.
Yeah, you're gonna get another chomp. That
Ah,
that doesn't hit. Oof. All right. You killed all its friends. You spit poison in its fucking face, and it can't grant the monkey purchase. It is not quite angry enough. Waxi, your turn. I should be clicking next, right?
I should probably be unmuted.
There you go.
Could be helpful. Could be helpful. Yeah. So, hold on a second. Bum, 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 bum. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy with this right now. You'll see what it is in a second. There's one guy left. I'm gonna go over to him and I'm gonna punch him.
Punch it.
Punch it.
Punch it.
That's not my punch. Punch. Here we go.
Unfortunately, you did not boink it.
That's okay because I'm gonna spend my bonus action to punch it with my other fist.
And you
Ow.
definitely boink it with that one.
Bam.
And you
Another 6 damage.
kill it.
Dead.
Damn. Y'all ruined these flying monkeys with precision and didn't even wake up the dancer. Well, the dancer woke up. She just kind of just stood there like, what's going on? Oh my god, it's so dark.
I
Alright.
can't believe you woke me up for monkeys.
I can't
You-
believe she hasn't slap woke you up before.
Your face is very swollen. You should get some compress on that. We
Oh,
are
no,
out
this
of
is
we
a
are out of
one-one.
turn order.
I'm
I
he-
closed out initiative. You guys can be wherever you want, doing whatever you want. You have a banana now. Truffles.
Truffles is more sad that they just had to kill this pack of monkeys. She's gonna go start digging a little
Little
grave
monkey
for the
grave?
dead monkeys. Yeah, she's
Actually,
gonna go.
I hate to say this, Truffles, but we might want to actually skin these and take the meat.
I was about to ask that question. like
You just-
Iku was going to ask Truffles, like, would you rather use them, or let them return to the earth to be used by nature?
I mean, we're part of nature, so I guess we can use them too. I'm just sad they couldn't be our friends.
Not everyone can be your friend. Unfortunately, these ones are. God, can my scroll over
That
work?
is not true. I have the spell Animal Friendship. They could be my friends if
They
I had
could.
gotten it.
If I tried hard
she'll-
enough, could have been my
She'll just be real sad and go over here and let them skin the monkeys.
Okay. Well,
don't
Iku
know.
has proficiency in it, and will skin the monkeys and whatever. That whole course of combat. While I do appreciate the 6-second turn and everything, like for dramatic sake, took probably about 5 minutes to get rid of. Like the time in between the second batch of monkeys or whatever. Just like breaking the continuity of the game's mechanism, but otherwise it took like 5 minutes. So there's time left within the watch for you guys to continue whatever. Continue your watch, Iku and Truffles. Iku is going to kind of provide you with, like, I wouldn't say condolences, but sympathies. Like, I understand it's always hard. They meant us no harm. We simply were in their area, but once they made their choice, it was made, and it wasn't going to change. This is the way of things. This is the jungle. You will learn. Hopefully not too many hard ways, but there are difficulties here, and sometimes choices you have to make that you do not want to. This is pretty much what she says to Truffles.
She just sniffles. She's like, "Yeah, I get it."
All right. So with that, I guess. See, the problem is like she'll be able to skin them for their pelts pretty much, but like there isn't space within the tent for everybody to sleep. I guess everybody else went back to sleep, or are you staying up? Is another good question.
I went back to sleep.
You went back to sleep, okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
went back to sleep.
My-
Truffles will finish her watch. There's no reason to.
Yeah, I figured you were still in watch.
My watch is next, so I think probably I would be getting ready. Like I might as well start watch if a little early.
Okay. Well, if you were awake and active, there is room to put out a table in the tent to start like salting and curing the meat. If you guys want to, like, I don't know, for 5 flying monkeys, I can give you 10 rations if you salt them through the rest of this long rest.
Sure.
Okay. Now that let me add a complication to that. For those extra 10 rations, it will require a space that would otherwise be occupied by somebody sleeping, which it's unfair to ask right now because Rindis just stepped away, but either yourself or Rindis would have to forfeit a full night's rest.
Oh, it'd definitely be me. Again.
Okay, you would.
I redid Shadow, and I'm gonna redo everybody in this style.
Okay.
I dropped art dump.
Art dump.
Oh man, I need to clean up those edges. I'm gonna clean up the edges real quick, and then
I like it.
There's a pretty shadow picture. Where'd it go?
It's still there.
I like it.
it's
I
in
like
the
it.
art dump. I'm gonna just clean up the edges real quick because there's a couple of places where it bled over. I thought I cleaned it up, but I didn't.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I definitely
Awesome.
like that one.
I like him winking. I think it's very.
I don't know if this is popping up on the screen
Very
for people.
true.
It totally is. That is what we're talking about. It's cute. But I'll let you clean up the edges and everything on it, and then we'll upload it. But Yeah. So with that, Waxy has decided to forego the rest of her long rest, so she does not get a long rest. But I'm guessing you don't need it. Anyway.
Oh no, I totally need it, and this is the second night in a row I haven't gotten it.
Ooh, yeah. Give me a Constitution save. I want to see if you get any exhaustion.
Oh no.
DC 12.
Okay. Constitution save.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's
wow.
not enough. You have 1 point of
dead.
exhaustion, which is not.
Ooh,
You're gonna
Nope,
start to
it's-
feel it.
Real bad. Awesome, I love it. Good.
you are 1/6 of the way to death.
Mm-hmm.
Dying that way. All right, so I'm going to delete all these monkeys. Somebody write in your pack that you have 5 flying monkey pelts. That will
So
equate
do I
to.
still have 5 subdual damage or what?
No, you'll complete your long rest.
Yeah,
Unless.
that's what I figured.
Yeah.
5 monkey pelts. Who wants? Is anybody putting that down? Otherwise, I'll put it in mine.
Why don't you go ahead
I
and put it
feel
down?
like we should just create a
horde.
like maybe we could create something in the Discord for like pack on the dinosaur or whatever.
Yeah.
Why don't you just put it
I
in
mean,
the
that's
channel
that's
where
what
we
the
talked
adventuring
about?
gear. I could
Mhm.
change the name of that, but it's just like shared, like gear space, and then there's also the adventure. I think I gave a player's notes room. Yeah.
Yeah, we should definitely put it in adventure gear.
Yeah, it's an adventuring. It's a piece of adventuring gear. 5 flying monkey pelts. I'll write them down
Awesome.
right now.
Cool.
There we go.
So I need to come up with. First off, I need to math to myself somewhere. Okay. Do. And where the heck did I put that? Actually, you know what? I should be able to pull it up pretty quick. Boop, boop. All right.
Last
So-
material. Okay, there we go.
Okay. Cool enough for me. All right. So the rest of the night is spent. Iku does not go back to sleep. I guess Waxy does not either. Shadow, Iku allows you, like, doesn't wake you up for your turn because you were going to take the last watch, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She just doesn't wake you up. Truffle, I would guess, goes to sleep on their watch. They need to regain a spell slot, I believe.
Yeah, I would go back to sleep.
Okay. So you go back to sleep. So Waxy and Iku are alone for a little while. Do you guys want to chat? You know each other, and you aren't on as, like, silly banter bad terms as your brother and her, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I probably Actually, I probably would not talk to her because I take my duty as being on watch very seriously.
Oh, okay. So
And
you were just,
so-
like, full concentration mode, just, like...
Uh-huh. Yeah. Like I probably have my quarterstaff and I'm like leaning on it as I keep a watch out. Probably occasionally making a circuit of the tent, that sort of thing.
For the, like, after the skinning and everything's done, do you, like, help her dry the meats, like, butcher and dry the monkey? Plural.
I'll offer to either keep watch or do that so that one of us is being attentive at the same time, since we let here I can butcher this if you like, or I can keep watch out there. I think you're more talented at this than I am, but
Yes,
you probably also have a keener eye.
why don't you go ahead and keep watch. I'll take care of this. This is a day in for me. I do this all the time.
Thank you.
Need to stop just mimicking people's accents, or trying to at least. But so that's how the night goes. I will roll one more time. It's gonna require. Nope. Okay. It goes no other encounters. So you have to move your camp once because of a Stegosaurus, and then because Iku wanted to give Truffles the experience of a banana, you guys got attacked by 5 flying monkeys. With that,
Also crazy.
what phrasing?
You said she wanted to give her the experience of a banana.
I mean.
Yeah, Truffles wouldn't. She wouldn't say no.
That's minorly disturbing.
Truffles will do anything once. She's a real scientist. Yeah,
she's
Science.
But she won't do that.
She came to Chult to learn.
I need to make like a little dot that is just the party. Ooh, that's green. Why is that green? That's not good.
Everything's green in Chult.
Yeah, but not the dot that needs to stand out. I wish I had this on my drawing monitor.
So are we going down River Star or River Tiriki?
I think she said she wanted us to go west or east first.
If we are making our trek directly to Nangalore, which is up to you, we have. That is my goal. I need to get things from there. Yes, but you have a goal, and there's also a disturbing presence within the jungle itself that we should be taking care of.
Sean, how close is the ruins from the rumor that I heard about?
The ruins from the rumor that you heard about. Hey, I'm glad that I copy pasted those somewhere.
Yes, you pasted it in my notes. Because if they're close, we could definitely check that out, but only if they're close.
I should also have some ruins, unless they're the same ruins. But we didn't really talk about them.
Yeah, you opted to not talk about them because you thought it would take away from like the actual, because it was about a living thing, and it wasn't about history.
Like
Right? No, right. I meant you're right. Never mind. Because I was like, oh, that's not ruins. That's like an ongoing alive. No, who cares? Some prince, whatever.
I'm having trouble locating it directly off my map, but it is not like close. It like within the rumor itself, it mentions that supposedly no one has explored past the gorge, so it's not. Oh, okay. So we're there. Let's see. It's in the completely opposite direction. But you do know that it's directly down the river to the. Give me my compass rose so I don't confuse directions.
So yeah, then I definitely won't bring it up. If it's in the complete, like, if it was like on the way, I would say we could hit it. But I'm not, like,
so Nangalore is southeast. Where you would need to go is like north or not northwest, like southwest. Pretty much exactly southwest. So it's like the opposite direction almost directly. But that said, around you, the rainfall is not as heavy today as it was yesterday, but it's still persistent. It's more of like a light misting, so you're just constantly drenched in 115% humidity. And you're getting into more dense jungle land. There's not like so many people. By so many people, there wasn't a ton to begin with out there, but there was, you pass like people on your way through the previous hex. This one, you are in the vegetation. It gets like 3 shades darker. You can obviously still see Yena, but it's like there's light beams peering through the jungle's canopy, and it's a whole new environment for you. Has either Yena or Truffles been in a jungle before? Like,
Nope, this is our first
Nope.
one.
Same.
have you like been in something comparable as far as like dense carnivorous or deciduous forests? Truffles?
Forest, yeah.
Yeah. So like you're probably like infatuated by the trees and the different types of like shelf mushrooms that like, ooh, I've seen something like this, but it had a different texture or a different color to it. So you're probably like picking up
Similar but different.
Yeah, the similar but different, and then like the completely absurd different things that like grow within the undergrowth. Like the ground beneath you is pretty much made up of what would equate as like natural mulch. So like there are mushrooms popping up, but the mushrooms that are coming out of the ground look completely different. They're more like dandelions than like a mushroom you've seen before. Like an opposite of a moral, I think is the name of the mushroom that I'm thinking of. So it's like yeah, so that's interesting to you. Just to give some demographic information, but y'all strike off a ration, but also you could have added 10 rations to the adventure in gear if you had not already.
Okay.
Because of the flying monkey meat.
Ooh, flying monkey meat. Nice.
Flying monkey
Alright.
jerky. It's just salted flying monkey, so it's probably not super delicious.
No. I've never eaten monkey, so I can't judge.
I forgot, is your character vegetarian?
As a matter of fact, she is, so she's not actually going to take any of this.
Ooh, no
I will
benefit to
put
you.
myself back to 10. But that means you guys can have more. She
Yeah.
can forage for mushrooms and stuff. It's fine.
Yeah, actually, give me a survival check, like seeing if you can like discern these new. Ooh, no, unfortunately. I was
Damn.
like seeing if you can do. You're just like, I can't tell if this will kill me or fill my nourishment needs. So you just
Never seen this before, but I will experiment with it later.
yeah, like you can take samples and stuff. Like I'm not gonna knock it if you want to just like miscellaneous jungle mushrooms on your character sheet. If you want to like bring that up
Absolutely.
at another point. Going to.
All right. I will eat that during next watch. I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be just fine.
Yeah, you won't be retching or anything. It won't be super
No
obvious.
at all.
She's just going to be talking to a tree stump the whole night.
I mean, that's not even unusual, right?
Yeah, really.
I think I may just be looking in the wrong spot. Or am I like selecting a tag? No. Oh, that's weird. Capitalization matters in tagging when creating a type of handout, by the way.
Huh.
So like lowercase handout and capital handout are two different things for me. Why can I find this table that I'm looking for?
Are we going on breaking time soon? Because I feel like now would be a good time.
Oh crap, we totally missed that. That's my bad.
Oh, yeah, we sure did.
If you would like to do that now, we can, because I need to find a table. So,
I figured that's
Fine
why-
by me.
Good.
so
Find a table.
hey guys, thanks for tuning in. This time we're only taking 10 minutes, right? Or did we not agree on that?
Yeah, I think we agreed on
10,
10 minutes.
yeah.
10 minutes? 10 minutes is cool. All right, only 10 minutes this time, and I'm going to put some music on. You can exclamation point music, and it will pop in.
All right.
I will say, Cass, that does not mute the audio, so mute your mic or mute the call.
Okay.
I need to get rid of that. Okay, 10, start. And, like I said, we got some music. Musics. I'm gonna make it play, I promise. I'm not lying to you. I'm not lying, I promise. This one.
my dog insisted in following me in here. And I was like, puppy, you need to stay outside because mommy's going to be home soon. And as soon as I sit down, guess who gets home? Silly doggy.
Silly dog doesn't know.
She just doesn't understand. Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. That's okay. I was just saying about how my dog is dumb. And how my lady got home.
Doge.
No, it's just dumb she followed me into my room so that she had to make me stand up and step away to let her back out again. That's all.
Oh, I'd love to pets do that. Like, you were just out, but now you're just like, I'm here, love me. Now I don't want you. Now I do. Now I do. Yeah, I made the mistake of letting my dogs stay in my room last night, and one of the boxer pits, the girl one, decided she was going to get into the bed before I did. She flopped down right into the middle of it, and she was like, I'm not moving. This is my spot now. So instead of the dog, making room for me to lay down, I had to punch myself in the corner because she wasn't getting up.
Nabbed.
Yeah, and she looked at me
Good dog.
indignantly because I asked her to move. She was like, no, this is my spot.
That sounds right. Sounds like dog.
Yeah. And it's like the boy one is good. He's like, oh, I need to make room for you so we can snuggle. And he'll let you get there. But she's like, no. I claim the covers, I've taken one of your pillows. This is my spot.
Look at that timing. The song ends just as our break does. I like how I didn't crop anything down, so like the going live is half off of the screen when it pops up. Real professional work we got going on here, guys.
We're good.
Yeah. It's a process. Also, hi. Welcome back. I need to change the screen that we're on because it's still showing the default screen. Video call. All right. So right before we left, I rolled on a table, and I had to look and see what was on said table. And then I had to roll again, which I rolled in public for you guys. I rolled a 19. Which, throughout the day, while you're moving, are you guys trying to make quick pace or slow pace is actually an important question here. Are you, like, rushing? Are you, like, taking in what's going on? Just going, like, making normal standard pace so you aren't tired?
It's a matter of how many hexes we're clearing is what he's asking. If we go fast, we can do more, but we have more of a chance of finding encounters.
I will also say after Waxi's 6 on their Constitution saving throw, they are exhausted. So, like, they would probably...
Yeah, she's got a level of exhaustion. It's fine.
Yeah.
So,
she's going to pretend that there's nothing wrong.
Well, because of how fast she is to begin with, I'm going to say that it doesn't, at one level of exhaustion, actually drop it down to me having to roll to see whether you make it through the hex today or not. But I have rolled the first encounter, and the first encounter you have is you find a half broken down camp with, I wouldn't say fresh, but I wouldn't say fermenting. There's there's a single individual. If you investigate, you'll find out a little bit more about what's going on. But this location has a 2-person tent, a folding camp table, and 4 folding stools.
Truffles is mildly interested in the decaying body, but she'll try not to show it.
I didn't catch what you said there. You were a little quiet.
Truffles is mildly interested in the decaying body, but she's trying not to show it.
How about you roll an investigation for me?
Yeah, that's where I was headed as well. Because Shadow was always interested.
Shadow knows.
The shadow.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Awesome.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
We
jeez.
so good.
it's either a human or a half elf. Can't really tell. They were in their late 30s. And it looks like they themselves have been like raided. Like they don't have any coin purses, any weapons, any clothes of value is gone. They're just wearing normal Chultan garb, colorful blue and orange. Like I don't know. I wouldn't say togas, but I forget the name of the attire that I'm speaking of. It is a male presenting individual.
You lost me no money, sir.
So he's got like one of the like warm weather roby kind of outfits that I think what you were saying kind of invest in.
Say that again?
I said, what was he wearing? You said he's in like.
It's it's normal Chultan attire, but like they wear brightly colored like robe-esque, like light and flowy materials with sashes more so than like pants and tunics is more common here. So it's like normal attire, but it's nothing of note. It's like cheap materials. You could probably sell the clothes off his back for like 5 copper pieces if you wanted to be that guy.
It's kind of messed up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I mean, the folding camp table and the 3 stools don't seem to be a problem. Also, the 2-person tent, but I don't know if you guys need a 2-person tent.
We already have a bunch of tents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we already have two-person tents, so
Why are we like? Why are we dealing with this guy like we're casing a joint or something? Like, why is this happening?
It's because it's just what happened. I don't know.
Ugh, people.
Truffle was interested in the body. Wanted to know what's going on. But so other than that, you take no interest. You don't like.
no, I don't think I'm taking any particular interest in. I mean, I'll look around and see if there's any like, what would you call it? Sign of what like killed him still around, you know?
Yeah, go ahead and you can also roll an investigation check for me.
Yeah, because I'm more concerned about why he's dead than anything about him personally, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I need to get out of Krita and into roll 20. Investigation. Yeah, there we go. 12. Fantastic.
You see that there are like the individual had died from what appears to be blunt trauma to the back, like the upper shoulder blades, back of the neck and the back of the head. And it appears that 2 sets of footprints headed off in the direction of Port Nianzaro. So you've passed the footprints at some point, but they weren't something you noticed until now.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
And
like...
Iku kind of like curses under her breath and it's like, we should give a burial. I don't know this man. I don't know his family. I don't know who he is, but without knowing that they were a bad person, they should see a proper sending.
So, quick and interesting question. Did we actually get a shovel?
No, not that I know of.
Let me
I don't have a shovel, at least.
see. I don't think so. Did consider a shovel, but I didn't actually put it on the list. I've got a mine. Oh no, I do have a shovel.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
She's
Shovel.
prepared.
Yeah,
If
that's why I didn't buy one because I already had one.
If
Nice.
you were
Trinket.
willing to lend said shovel to Iku, she will dig in. Because although she is small in stature and of middle age, she's kind of ripped. Like she's got some muscles on her, and she is the one who recommended the situation.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, a little bit off. I guess she also folds up like the folding stools and tables and like sets them off to the side of the trail. It was like a small clearing that it was in. I'm gonna pop this out and keep this over here because I need that later. This one maybe later. All right. So yeah.
Sean, I'm actually gonna do a second investigation of the actual like campsite. Is there anything that looks like it might have been like important to him, like not like valuable, but like maybe a trinket that he could be buried with or something?
Sure.
So 15.
All right. So when you're, I guess, like when you're folding up the table, you see that something had fallen off of it, and there's like a wax figure of a crocodile.
Okay, so I will go over to Iku and I say, this looks like a trinket of his. He should probably be buried with it.
Interesting find. Yes, I think he should. So, she continues digging. It takes a little while. This is going to take a little bit out of your travel, but you'll make it out of the hex today. But I'm going to... Alright, Okay. Okay. Oh. All right. Okay. That's what it says. You get the grave dug. Like there's shifts taken and the grave's dug, but prior to you guys putting the body in, you hear some rustling. From your like, I guess you're digging off to the west side of the road. From the like southeast side, you hear some rustling behind.
I immediately whistle and say, this could be an ambush. Everybody get ready. And pull out my bow.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good time for Yina to turn around and just can she? Well, she's gonna get some cover.
This needs to get out of here. You're going to get some cover. Okay. All right. Well, let me get some stuff together. I'm going to. Did I clear that map? I did clear that map. Why did I clear that map?
Well, now she's gonna be able to see because it's not in the middle of the night. So
Yay!
yay, she can do
Yeah.
something.
Oh, I
this
didn't
time.
clear the map. How do I just turn on, like, players can view map?
There should be a global illumination. It's a
Where?
little bit on the dynamic lighting of the actual page.
Okay.
You should just be able to set it to like a global view.
So how do I get to the dynamic lighting of the actual page? Do I click the dynamic lighting button on the second thing on the left-hand toolbar?
When you go into like the separate pages, there
Mhm.
should be a gear to mess with for that too. And that way you can set the size of the page, the grids, things like that.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Grid. Color. That's why it was gray for you guys. Advanced fog of war is off. Dynamic lighting is already off. It should be fully visible now.
We can see everything. Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
the dynamic lighting should be enabled or checked. Or if you want to just turn it off, you can uncheck it, and that way it'll be there. But if you wanted it so that the map has like daylight, you just turn on global illumination, and that way it only does like shadows from walls and stuff.
Yeah. How do I? There we go.
All right. I mean, there's nothing on this map, so like it's gonna be fully illuminated anyway.
Completely unnecessary to do anything with the movie.
So you guys, where EQ is over here. Oh no, I need a corpse token.
Just draw a corpse. It's fine. It's easy.
Okay. Why is it green by default?
Because your like color on Roll20 is green. You can change the color.
Ah, okay.
It's very
And this is the hole you guys dug. That is difficult terrain. Alright, now I need to go and find the things.
don't fall.
Because
in
there
the-
are things. Does anybody...
How deep is the hole? Because I can
Six.
use that cover.
6 feet?
It's not too bad.
You gonna jump into your grave?
Damn right.
How tall are you?
I make things as convenient as humanly possible.
Yeah.
I'm going to
how tall
tell
are
you that, like, shooting out of that is not going to be advantageous. It's going to be less so. Why the hell can I not find these things? Whatever. The random encounters tab for the GM here kind of sucks. Just saying. There we go. Arrgh.
So what are we fighting?
You're about to find out. Is that where you guys all are?
I don't know where the cover is, so I just put myself near one of the edges.
Well, you want to, like, would you have already been in,
No,
Right.
she wouldn't have. She would have been like near milling around with everyone else.
Where did that
Oh.
drop?
So tabaxi are nearly 6 to 7 feet tall on average.
Yeah,
so I'll
but
get
your comfortable shooting height isn't going to be what your total height is.
Yeah.
I can dig my claws into the side of the hole.
It's dinosaurs. Actual dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs.
Okay. Well, I guess they didn't really get you by surprise. They weren't trying to. They aren't smart like that. But they do, however,
Never go.
want to eat that shit you're trying to bury. So, they're coming. How about we
This
roll
is
some
my body that
initiative?
we've been accountable on.
Because they
Oh,
are
boy.
they want that, and you guys are in the way of that.
All right. Well, let's fight some
I
dinosaurs.
will, however. We said we broke down and put the tent and shit off to the side, which kind of sucks. Oh, I didn't click the button. Sorry. There we go.
Oh, you should clear the. I was gonna say clear the initiative.
Yep.
All right.
Chris,
But mine is correct.
10.
click your token before you roll. Next time, Chris. It should.
Yeah, I did click my
auto.
token.
Okay.
So let's see if this works.
Yeah. Oh damn.
Oh my God, fast
Speedy.
boy.
Yep.
Bwah.
Dino. I don't know how to say that. It's a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Deinonychus?
Yeah, something like that. Deinonychus, yeah.
Deinonychus,
Phoenix.
I believe is the way it's said.
Ah,
I believe the spelling though.
almost Dionysus. All these dinosaurs want to do is party. That's what I'm hearing.
They are down.
They're
down.
party animals.
They, I don't know. If you click on them, does it give you a bigger picture of them?
No, I can't click on them. Only you can. Only you can show us the bigger picture. Also, Eku probably needs an initiative.
It's like a bigger version of a velociraptor.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
As if velociraptors aren't already dangerous.
Yeah. They're the actual Jurassic Park raptors, as opposed to the real life tiny ones.
Yep.
So I don't think we want to talk to them.
No, I don't think so.
Wait, what is?
This is the time for swords and spells.
You guys don't see their health bars, do you?
No?
No,
Okay, that's fine.
I don't see anyone's health bar, which
No, I haven't set up my health bar, so that would
I
do
like
it.
to be able to see
Well,
everybody.
With that said,
I can help you with that after the session
yeah.
or tomorrow.
Shadow, what are you gonna do? It's your turn.
Checking now. So I can make it.
Iku says these things are tough. We're going to need to be careful.
What's the range on my?
But she also doesn't say, like, we're fucked, let's run away. So, I guess that's a good sign.
I believe what she says.
So I don't have a place for the range on my short bow. I believe it's what 100.
When you click on the short bow, it tells you, I think it's 30 to 320.
I think it's 100, 300, but...
Why does
I
it say
think
80 to 320? Huh.
So 80 is the normal range, and 320 is the maximum range.
Yeah, you get
Yeah.
like disadvantage. So,
Yep.
Okay, so that means I can go back further.
Yeah.
But you missed.
Yeah, unfortunately, you did not hit with that.
That's
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Oh,
So
hold
this-
on. Did you, like, hide or anything? Or no? Or, like...
There's not really a place to hide, unfortunately. So
Fair. Good. Fair enough.
that's why I was hoping to jump in the hole, but
Mhm.
apparently it's not going to work.
Also, it takes
I
an
mean,
action.
I could
because-
draw jungle. We could, like, we do have the battle map here, but we could, like, sort of theater of the mind the fact that there are trees and you're in the jungle.
Okay.
So,
I mean,
like,
if
I
there's-
will allow you to make a hide roll. We aren't, like, out
Okay.
in a open plains.
Can I still do that this turn, or do I have to wait for next? turn?
Yeah, go ahead and make that hide roll. You would have... I'll make you re-roll that, though. Because I want to
Okay.
see if your advantage is not as advantageous. Since I'm giving you the benefit of it anyway.
Jeez.
Well,
Alright.
You ain't
That's-
found shit.
that hurts real bad. Which one you shoot? Can you ping it? That matters.
Oh, that's a stealth check. That was for his
Oh,
hide.
that was for
He-
his stealth. Okay, cool.
Yeah, he already shot. He missed.
Okay, you like in you smoke in the wind. They figure out why they call you Shadow. All right, now go ahead and make your short bow again. This time with advantage.
Okay.
Fuck! Damn.
Oh,
What?
nope, that's just-
you gotta click the word short bow underneath the one that you
In the-
crit on. Yeah.
in the chat, not in not on your sheet.
Oh,
There you go.
shit.
Oh my god.
So you did 8. Not-
Plus sneak attack, so he did 17 damage.
You did 17
Fuck
damage.
that dinosaur.
Which
in
one? You didn't
particular.
ping the one that you were shooting, did you? Or if you did, I wasn't
Yes,
looking
I
away.
did. I'm shooting.
You're
that.
shooting this one. You did 17 damage.
Yes.
Does a lot of damage.
Yeah. He not happy. He ouchie.
He's still alive.
Yeah,
Hmm.
he is still alive. They are very much. Actually, you do not know whether it is a male or a female Deinonychus, but it is very much still alive.
Mm.
I also don't know. But Waxi, or you don't have anything else to do, right? Other than like say you just shot that thing in the eye from 80 feet away flauntily. All right, we'll go to Waxi. What's she doing, friend?
Okay. How far away are they again?
From you?
Yeah, I was kind of like looking around, following footprints or whatever. So I guess I was away from everybody else.
How do I do the distance thing? Every time I ever have it explained to me, I forget.
It's okay, I got it now.
Okay.
The ruler should draw out your distance. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. That makes
I
sense.
should be on snap to center and not snap to corner. There we go. Bloop bloop. That's 40 feet. That is my movement speed exactly. So
Ooh, nice.
I'll just come over here and I'll punch a tiny dino in its tiny dino face.
The one,
Yeah.
the one that's most north looks really, really beat up.
Yeah,
well, I
if you
can't
would take that into account, I don't know.
I
You just can't make it.
I can't reach that far unless I use my feline agility, which I don't want to spend right now.
Okay,
Since
that's
I
fine.
can reach this one without that. And I think I'm going to whack it with my quarterstaff as I come up.
Okay, let's see it.
Two-handed, just like over the head, smack it. Why do I always roll a 10 on my first attack?
Unfortunately, 10 is not enough to hit it.
So then I'll follow that up with a swift kick.
A 17 is definitely enough to hit it.
Cool. 6 damage to its little tiny
6
face.
damage, dang. Also, oh, that's why. I need to stop forgetting I need to click on my taskbar for things. There we go. It'll get better, Chad, I promise. That's a lie. Alright, Yina, it is your turn. You gonna flamenco
Alright.
dance your way over to
I'm
some
not gonna move
dinos?
towards them. That's a dumb idea. Let's see. No, I'm gonna cast sleep on all of them.
You're gonna cast sleep on all of them. Bold.
Mhm, that's right.
Where are you casting? What square are you casting sleep on?
It's a 20-foot. Let me put the spell in chat. Casting at first level. That didn't help for what the actual spell was. It's a 20-foot cube. Oh, 20 feet from a point of your choice. All right. 1 second. Let me do some measuring. All right. 20 feet. That's 15. 20 feet. All right, perfect. Right there. Behind them.
Why does that?
Well, I mean, you could just say that it starts.
I mean, I could technically say it starts. Yeah, that box. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, because it has like a 40-foot radius. So.
Yeah, because I think the intent was to not get our cat put to sleep
Mhm.
more than anything.
No catnap.
Yeah, no cat
I was gonna say we struggle with that enough on our own.
nap.
uh,
Sleep, but
yeah, so they're affected in ascending order of their current hit points.
Okay. And you got 31.
31 hit points worth of of dinosaur.
Okay.
So that's cool because it should knock the one out that I hit pretty hard.
Mm-hmm. And then maybe one other one, but because I don't know how many hit points these things have.
Ascending by current hit points.
Mm-hmm. I only have one slot.
So the only other one that was hit was the one that Waxy hit, I believe, right?
Those are the only two that fall asleep.
Yeah. And she basically like reaches into her component pouch and like casts a few rose petals into the wind, and they evaporate or disintegrate as the spell is cast.
Nice. And then is there anything that appears at the point of where the spell, like you throw the petals up, but does anything happen there? Or only where you are?
I think there's like also there's a splash of petals from the center point that kind of goes out lazily in those 6 seconds.
Nice.
Yeah.
The Jigglypuff song starts.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It is
and
now.
Then, yeah, and then I will she'll remain where she is.
So the two awake Dinah friends or not, they are not friends, definitely, in this situation.
They seem nice enough.
They both
They're
are gonna
nice
chomp.
actors.
Okay. We're gonna go like this. Damn, that hits for 7. Oof. So you get chomped on real hard by that guy.
Is that me?
Yeah,
7?
for 7.
Ow.
Yeah.
Ow,
that-
actually, that really hurts.
Yeah, that really hurts.
Actually, now that I look at my character sheet,
We're level. You guys are level 1.
Yep.
yeah, okay.
All right. So this one that has a remaining attack. Can it? Can an enemy travel through your square? Like, can it travel?
No.
No, it has to
You
go
can
around.
travel through a friendly square as long as the target is okay with that, but not through an opposing square.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
She also gets an attack of opportunity.
Yes.
She will get an attack of opportunity, which is cool.
Punch it.
Hit
Punch
that
it.
dino.
Punch the Donna.
Hit that dino.
Dinosaurs. Dinosaur DNA.
All right, I'm gonna smack it with my quarterstaff as it comes by.
Cool. That hits
There
it.
we go.
Yeah.
Nice.
You do it.
All right, there we go.
For 10
Smack.
damage. Hell yeah.
Cave in its skull.
Guess what? It doesn't die. But
That's okay.
it says, ouch.
I know very well.
And then charges.
Says
And
ouch.
It says
yeah,
ouch.
yes,
like,
out
Is
loud.
that supposed to be common? Oh no.
I give it a hug.
No, it doesn't say ouch. Make
Hello,
a strength saving throw, please,
Oh, that's
Shadow.
exactly what I'm good at.
Wait, would that
Perfect.
provoke for me because it's going through my area?
Yes, it will provoke for you and Yina. Or no, will
I-
it provoke for Yina?
No,
No.
it entered. It didn't pass through.
You do
so.
not have Shillelagh currently up. It's
Yeah,
not, it
yeah.
hasn't been returned.
Disregard the shillelagh. I gotta use the other roll.
Ha ha! My strength saving throw. Awesome. I dig it. I get a -1 and roll to 17.
So,
All right.
Nice.
I wouldn't have done the shillelagh club because that's a different thingy. But there you go, dagger.
You poke it
did
with your
more
dagger.
damage.
Okay. You
Damn.
do not get knocked over. It pounces you, and because you make the save, it cannot make an attack against you. But it was going to knock you into that pit and then bite you at disadvantage
I
while
blow a
prone.
kiss.
Okay. So the other two are asleep for how long?
I think it's a minute. Let me check. Allow me to check.
That would be a
Long
good
enough
idea.
for us to split their throats after the other two
Yes,
are dead.
duration 1 minute.
Damn. All right. Truffles, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna put the dagger away, take out the club, cast Shillelagh now, and then bop this one in the head. Do you use flanking or no?
Do I use flanking? No, I do not. Unless you're playing a kobold, which has... Fuck, you guys are getting crits all night long.
All right, take 17.
Yo, you, like...
To death.
I don't think you have... Not only have you never killed something so hard in your life, you've never seen something killed so hard in your life.
She just has the 1,000-yard stare as she's just getting blood splattered on her face.
I mean, as you do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's dead.
Like real dead.
Like real dead.
That's a dead dinosaur, Jim.
Do you want to describe how, like, anything about that attack?
She just has the 1,000-yard stare, and there's like blood all over her face as she is just clubbing this dinosaur to death.
Do you like catch it in its long neck or something? Like you just hit it in a weak spot and it just crumples it. The might of unaspected magic that Shillelagh has.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's a great spell.
And it's Shadow's turn. Unless you had something else to do.
I could do a little more movement.
You could definitely do a little movement.
20, 25. So there we go. That would have put me at 25. Start heading over to help Waxi. I'm done.
I'm gonna tell you all right now that crit right there made this encounter like, whoa.
Look, we got CC.
No, that good.
Luck.
Yeah, that first hit with the 16. Oh, you crit twice. What the? Shadow, you know this isn't... You're going to have a really bad game next session, right? You got 2 crits in a row. Or no, I'm sorry. We got 2 crits in one turn. Never mind.
Yeah. It's fine. Only the Shadow knows.
All right, cool. So, Shadow, what are you doing really beyond your movement?
Red sash.
Mm-hmm.
You hit... Which one are you shooting at? The one that's still awake, I'm guessing?
This one.
Okay. So, do the damage. Actually, you...
Oh, because it's in melee with Waxi.
Would it get sneak attack, though?
Time to read how sneak attack works.
Yeah, I forget how sneak attack works. I need to read that real quick.
So, sneak attack, I believe, only procs if you have advantage. Oh, no, okay. You don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it.
Okay.
That enemy isn't incapacitated, and you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll. So, yeah, you get sneak attack.
So, yeah, you get sneak attack. You do 11 damage to it?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Still standing. Do anything else, or is it Waxi's turn?
It is Waxi's turn.
Waxi, you get to punch this dinosaur and also whack it with your stick.
I'm going to punch it with my stick. Yes, exactly.
Punch it with your
All
stick.
right, I smack it with my stick.
You should get a fist just carved into your quarterstaff. Ooh, you hit it for 7 damage. Damn.
Yes. If it's still up, I'm going to punch it in the face.
It is still up, but not very much.
All right, I punch it with my foot.
You hit it with a 22,
damage.
and 8 damage puts it out of its misery.
Good.
Bam.
This is supposed to be like between a difficult, like it's between difficult and deadly encounter. But that's how challenge ratings are. They are flunk. Sometimes. All right, Yina, it's your turn. Actually, that's like what, 12 seconds? You guys have like 50 seconds to do whatever you want, pretty much.
We do a little dance around the other 2 before we kill them.
I'm going to assume you coup de grace them, right?
If coup de grace was a thing in 5th edition, yes.
It's not. Like, I mean, you're...
More or less is, but
yeah.
isn't.
I feel like we literally just stand around them in a circle and, like, all beat them at once.
Yep, I just cast firebolts. It's fine.
Basically, they're unconscious, which means, you know, they're going to take crits from all of our attacks.
Yeah, You'll
They might
make
have-
sure they're dead.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
make sure
There's
they're
no
dead.
quote unquote coup de grace, but like literally with the time that we have left,
Yeah.
Like, and
I mean,
the
when we
setup
do,
we would
Yeah.
murder them.
I was gonna say when we do damage to them, they wake up, but we would all attack them at the same time, so
Exactly.
it doesn't matter. So yeah, we murderize the dinosaurs.
And plus, they get all kinds of negatives for being unconscious. So.
Yeah.
So, you killed the dinosaurs. You could also make them into meat and hide. The hide will sell if you put it in the adventure-y thing. You got a guy to finish burying as well, though. And Iku didn't even get involved in this. She was worried she was going to have to, and very seriously. She thought you guys were not prepared. But I rolled her initiative in secret, aka I forgot to roll her initiative and was probably going to just use her if necessary.
Never admit that you didn't do it. Of course you did it in secret.
Guess what? The thing is, I'm there's witnesses.
Oh, that's true. Look,
So-
we don't know.
Oh, I only moved the head? Why didn't the body move too?
We only threw the head in the grave. So it was 4 pelts and how much meat if we carve these things up?
You'll get another. Man, a lot. Yeah, too much. Like you won't be able to. Also, the curing process. So the meat may not be as unless you're stopping here, which will mean you will not move through this hex today.
Oh no, screw that. We're gonna keep going.
We're going.
We're burying this guy. We bury this guy and the dinosaurs because why not?
By the way, can I get my arrows back, or are they too damaged?
How many times did you shoot? Twice?
Yes. Twice this combat.
Flip a coin, so just roll a d2. If you roll a 1, you get 1. If you roll a 2, you get both.
How do I roll?
Yeah, slash R space 1d2.
Bam.
So you get one
got
back.
1 arrow.
All right, I will close out the turn order.
Sweet.
We did it.
Cool. So that is that combat. And you guys keep moving. You'll like skin them and just bury the dude. Iku does a little like, not so much like a sermon or anything, but gives like a prayer and like, interestingly enough, like sets the alligator on top of his head. Like, not on top of his face, but on top of his, like, head.
Okay.
Or the crocodile, like the little wax figure of a crocodile.
Mm-hmm.
Is that like a religious thing or is it just something he had? Like
Are you asking me or are you asking Iku?
I'm asking you, and if Yuna doesn't know, she'll ask Iku.
Yeah, that's definitely not something you know.
Then yeah, just like, is that what is that?
I don't want to screw it up, but there's a folklore about something. Why do things just not pop up for me as I need them? Sure, random encounter. It's there's a legend around these parts, you see. Somebody made a deal. And that deal ended up backfiring. But there's a lesson that we teach all of those around us. Don't have time to talk of it now. We still need to keep moving. But in the end, this individual that managed to have to carry someone had to carry a crocodile around on land for the rest of their life.
just just like quirks up an eyebrow, just like seems like a bad deal.
I mean, it's the choice that was made. You make a deal, you keep it. That's part of what you learn from this legend. We can talk about it later. Right now, we gotta get out of here. They come in packs, and the packs come in packs. They're going to come to eat that meat that we just disposed of, and they may even dig up the. Hopefully, 6 feet is enough to keep the scent away. Hopefully, they make their travels into the after. It's a shame, really. Okay, so I'm going to. Okay. It is getting into the evening. I wouldn't say evening, more like twilight. Your afternoon goes unfazed. Iku says it's about time we set up camp. Don't you think?
Sounds like a plan to me.
Well, it's time to set up camp. Let's do it.
Okay. So you do the setup camp. Are you guys? What is going to be your?
I think the last watcher we had was pretty good. Gonna be honest.
What do you mean by last watcher?
The one we had yesterday.
I think Iku's going to say, like, she probably throughout the day, like, this hasn't been brought up, but throughout the day has, like, leaned over and, like, has said to Waxi, like, you aren't looking too good, doll. Make sure you get some sleep instead of reading that book.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I was like, Waxi is not going to take watch tonight. She needs some sleep.
I need to be a productive member of this expedition.
The only way you can be a productive member of this expedition is if you are alert and aware.
Exactly.
You are not alert or aware right now.
Don't exhaust yourself too much. That's not going to be that big of a deal if you switch off one night.
Plus, the dinosaur took out quite a bite.
And if we need you,
true. All right.
If we need you, we will wake you.
I trust you to do.
Can anyone do some first aid for Waxi?
I think Truffles could, but Truffles is gone right now.
Yeah, Truffle will be right back. It's actually, what am I trying? There we go. That's what I'm trying to find. What the hell is that? Alright, well, I will flip over to this screen that I was on for too long. I had the voice call open for, like, the first, like, 2 instances of that combat. Okay, where am I? I'm right here. I'm looking. Nope, that's not the one.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
More random encounters with Yina's passive perception of 10. Brought to you by parties with low wisdom.
I will take a watch, but I should take a watch overnight because I have good night vision.
Yes, I will keep Twilight Watch. It seemed like the best thing to do. I also can't see anything otherwise.
I'm going to drop this. This is something you see, like, before you set up camp. And I'm going to drop this in the... Yeah, there we go.
What? What?
I also copied part of a sentence there, which I feel dumb, but oh well. You got a little bit of GM in that
120-foot radius sphere of just like snow in the middle of the jungle.
Yeah, there's some.
That's odd.
Snow.
That's weird.
I am going to.
I wouldn't call it a sphere though. It's more like a dome because it's like over top of the ground.
Does this look magical in nature?
Give me a knowledge arcana.
I'm going to do
All
an
right.
investigation to try to find the source shard.
Yeah, and I'll roll an Arcana check. It ain't a knowledge Arcana. It's just Arcana.
I
so
don't know
no
why,
knowledge.
Chris, but whenever you roll, you double roll.
I know, because it
Ooh,
doesn't beat the first time I click it, so I end up clicking it again, and it kind of freezes. So I'm never sure if it rolled or not.
That's a 20.
So, with your first roll, Shadow, you see that there are human and lizard folk footprints heading off in, I guess they're heading west and appear quite old. Yina, you notice that this is magic.
Good.
You notice that it was not created recently, so you don't feel the like essence remaining from when it was casted.
Okay.
It doesn't appear to be going away. It's
Alright.
just here, and it's apparent to you that it's created by magic that you have not witnessed in your life before.
And I can't tell anything more about it because I don't have detect magic. So, all right. Yeah, I'm gonna just look over the rest of the party. This is older magic. Older as in not casted recently. I don't really know much else about it, but it's obviously somebody put it here a while ago. I don't know. It's just weird. I would stay out of it personally.
I don't know anything about magic, but I do know that it normally doesn't sit like this, correct?
No, I mean, it can. It's there are powerful wizards out there, and powerful wizards can make permanent things. I guess I'm not sure. I don't know why anyone would want to put a winter spell in the middle of a jungle, but who knows?
I mean, if I could do it, I would do it just to be a jerk. But
Iku chimes in, and she's like, "Yes. So I've heard rumors, and I guess I haven't walked quite this direction. I've been in this area before. Don't get me wrong, but I have not seen this, but I've heard rumors. There's been people talking. This is quite close to the city still. This isn't that far out. People have said that for some strange reason there's a frozen over space that just is sitting. But they said that it wasn't there before. They swear that they have been here weeks ago. Not even. There'll be rumors had it that you know how rumors are. Well, just yesterday. Nobody can say for sure, but ultimately, this has been talked about, and now, like, looking at it with my own eyes, I can say I'm a little bit less skeptic that it exists. This is interesting. I will say, though, be it interesting, this is kind of a blessing in disguise. This is a very protected place. Nothing's going to come here. Go ahead. Stick your hand into the sphere.
I would rather not. I don't know enough about this snowstorm, as this looks like. I also look at what we're wearing. It's going to be cold in there.
Does anybody take up the offer?
I'll do
Nope.
it.
Okay, all right.
I'll
Have
do
fun.
it.
Cool. It's fucking bitter cold, and if you keep your hand in there for more than like 5 seconds, I would have you roll a Constitution saving throw for frostbite or something. It's like,
No, like-
that damn cold.
I put my hand in there and I immediately pull it back. I'm like, that's just damn cold. That's
Did I not say something? Is this just like
I had
puts
to
her
know.
hands up.
That's why this place is safe. We put up camp here, right outside of it.
Mm.
It'll give an interesting view. I wonder what it looks like in the sun.
Probably like more snow, but who knows? I mean, it is magic, and magic makes for interesting things. Let me tell you.
Awesome. So, with that, we have about 8 minutes left of our gameplay. I want to put like a little dot here so I remember this is here at this location on the map.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So I put that there. We have like 8 minutes left. Does anybody want to get like a scene in or anything like that? I really wish I could find that silly folklore thing about the crocodile. Because
Oh,
I
the
really want to
crocodile.
tell you but I don't want to tell it wrong, so that's something that I'll find.
As a player, I think I've heard it. As my character obviously hasn't heard it, but I think I've heard it. Like, I think I know what it is, but it's a weird folklore thing.
Yeah, it's a folklore thing, but it's like legend, and it's like I don't know.
I don't have anything specific, other than like maybe, I would say talking to Iku, but I think it would be more interesting talking to other players.
Iku's really super interested in the sphere. She's like, I've heard the rumors, but it's so fabulous up close. It's interesting.
Has Iku ever seen snow?
Iku's never left Chult.
Oh, then, well, that would definitely put the fascination right there.
Yeah, and she's like, it's not even so much that she's fascinated with like the wintry weather as much as she's fascinated with the magic itself. Like, how does something stay like this? Like, she's well versed in magic. I'll give that information, and it's obvious that she is such, but she's just like fascinated by it. Like, this is super interesting to me.
Wasn't aware you were a magician of some sort. A mage. Whatever you want to call yourself.
I never said that. I just said I need to stop. I'm just familiar with the magics. Familiar with them doesn't mean that I am a magician.
I totally spent the rest of the night throwing stuff in the freezing cold.
You're a
Random
dork.
crap that I can find on the ground.
If Yuna was more curious, she would have conjured her mage hand and just like sent it in there and be like, let's see what we can grab in there. But she's not that curious because it's like, it's magic. It's magic probably put there by a wizard. I'm gonna not touch it. So, yeah. Well, if you're so well versed in magic, did you read about it? Did you like have a friend who was a like magician?
This is. I'm no. This isn't magic produced by a spell. This is magic produced by a relic. Has to be. This has to be some type of ancient enchantment or some type of
A relic, you
item.
say? Can you tell me more?
Immediately. I cannot. I can just say that this isn't known magic. This isn't. There's no scrolls. There are no wizards that I am aware of that know this magic. There could be foreign wizards that have uncovered the magics of the cold in ways that I have not known, but I have seen snowstorms created by wizards. This is not one of them. This appears to be a new permanent fixture. It's slightly unsettling, but... And then she, like...
Oh, okay. What does it look like? Does she let your eyes?
Well,
light
the
up?
problem
Like...
the problem is I just, like, casted it, but unfortunately, like, raw does not give it anything. She just, like, detects, like, the intent of the spell itself.
Oh.
But we're gonna veer away from raw for a minute. And she's like, there was no ill intention with this. This isn't meant to destroy the ecosystem, though it may cause some problems with it. It wasn't meant to kill anything that wasn't deserving, or it wasn't meant... I mean, it could have been meant for defense. I cannot tell that intent. I can just tell that it was not done for ill purposes.
Regardless of all that, I would suggest we stay out of it. It's cold, it's weird, it's magical, it's made by something that was probably made by a wizard of some sort. I don't know.
I'm not saying we go inside of it. I'm just saying we stay near. If we stay near, we should have a peaceful night's sleep.
Maybe there are like snow monsters in there or something. I don't know. Regardless, I'm with you on that. I'm just putting my concerns out there.
There's no snow monsters in here. Look, I'm throwing sticks right through it. I'm like on the edge of the thing.
Hey,
throwing.
if you don't want to listen to your guide, that's up to you. But I'm staying here. and she begins pitching her tent, like, right off, like, not so close to it that you're feeling the cold breeze blow through it, but it's close enough, and it's like, and it's a little bit of a cooling system. You don't have to put wet rags on your face to keep yourself cool.
Just like, she just like puts her like just levit like she casts levitation, just like sits there like on the air, just being like, sure.
Nice. It's actually I'm like going to just throw it out there, like it feels nice. Like you guys have been used to walking around in 100 degrees weather with rain and humidity, and it's still raining.
Yeah, no, it's good. She's just being a little bit like
skeptical and worried because it's different. I get you.
Yeah,
I was like, as soon as I saw the name of what I just rolled, I was like, ooh, that sounds like a named NPC. Uh-oh. But nope, it was as it was described. Anywho, I guess that is about a wrap. Like, did you guys have anything else? Like, Iku's setting up camp. You guys will get a full rest, and we will start the next morning when we next start. I may
Back in time to end. Woo!
Woo! Yeah, we're wrapping up.
Yay.
Did you were you here for the characters stumbling upon the wondrous sight of a 120-foot radius sphere of winter weather?
Nope, I missed everything. That was an especially long stint there. Only 2 more weeks of that, though.
Yeah.
I promise.
It's all good. There hasn't been any other encounters, but you guys encountered something that has been a rumor within Chult, per Iku. It is a large, like, I wouldn't say globe because it's more of a dome. A large dome of. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Like a little pocket of winter.
Yeah, just a pocket of winter, and Iku's saying like, yeah, I've heard rumors about it, and hey, now that I'm seeing it with my own 2 eyes, I'm going to trust the other part of the rumor that if you camp near it, it's safe. And she's setting up camp. And from there, it seemed like nobody really had any other questions other than Yina being like, I'm bewildered.
Well, I was going to start saying you want to build a snowman, but I feel like now we should save that for the musical episode.
See, I don't want you to sing that because then Disney's going to claim my stream.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't claim it if you do it badly.
That's true. I definitely don't think I could do it well enough to get you a copyright strike.
Yina is mostly bewildered because she's already in a very unfamiliar place, and this is even weirder.
Well, shit's getting weird. You guys fought some stuff. We did a lot. I need to do a calculation real quick, and I will tell you on stream the results of said calculation.
Monkeys and dinosaurs.
Stuff.
Oh my.
Monkeys and dinosaurs. We murderized them. We threw them in places. I don't know. We skinned them and then left for the most part.
I'm pretty surprised that we destroyed those dinos at level 1. Like,
it was a again.
You shouldn't have. That was a CR4.
Nice.
It was getting those double crits and putting the things to sleep.
Mm-hmm. High damage and CC is a good way to deal with high level encounters.
And you got 1/10 of the experience of the Stegosaurus encounter. Because that felt reasonable to me. Each character gets 240 experience from today's session.
Sick.
Sweet.
240 is like really good for a early level session.
Was there any from last week?
From last week, I was trying to make a decision on that earlier, whether I'm going to do like roleplay, is level 2 300 experience?
I have to find where the
or is it like
thing is.
I forget.
Where is XP book?
Yeah, the player's handbook should be right next to me, but
And where in our character sheet says it?
It should be before the class.
Experience points is in the same section as where you put like class and stuff. Where is X? EX. Come on.
I don't see it.
Experience points, page 15. Okay. Come on. Come along. Okay, tiers of play. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's 300 experience to get to level 2.
okay. So how about this? You guys get 60 experience for the roleplay of last week since we didn't have any encounters. I will go ahead and I was like, oh no, I was talking to Chris or Reese or whatever you want to be called, Shadow of a Star.
That jerk.
I was talking to them earlier today, and they're like, dude, you're just overthinking it. Just, like, let it flow. But if there's a full session where you guys don't have any combat, I'll determine, like, an amount of experience that equates to something reasonable within
So
either the circumstance or what level you are. If that
Bro.
works out for you guys.
But we're
So,
currently.
Are we
Go
at
ahead.
240 or 300 then?
You're at 300. You guys will level up to level 2 as a result of today.
Look at us.
I mean, that's
Some retroactive experience, but the experience wouldn't have had any effect until after today anyway, so.
Oh, also Character Mancer recognizes when you level up. I got
Mhm.
a nice funny thing.
Heck
Same.
yeah.
Gotcha,
Also,
what?
you are no longer going to be exhausted, Fistful of Waxberries.
I get to choose my circle now.
Hooray!
Woot woot. Well, guys,
I like
that
not being exhausted.
also, how close were you to dead with that chomp? You got hit hard.
Oh, I really did actually. I had 2 hit points left.
Ooh,
Good,
shit.
I knew I was close.
Oof.
Yeah, that hurt a lot more than I wanted to admit.
Yeah, like I said, that was a CR4. I did adjust a tiny bit, but we can talk about that later. But yeah, hey, this has been Tomb of Annihilation Session 2. I'm actually going to put it up on YouTube. I put the other one up on YouTube, but I didn't say anything about it because I've been like playing reruns occasionally throughout the week. Just
Yeah.
like Shadow reruns too. Like I'm not saying anything to anybody about it. I'm just like, here's a rerun.
And when you're going live with
Just-
them, though.
Slide it under.
All
Yeah,
I
that's
know
true.
is when are we getting the syndication checks?
When you, what? Huh? What? Huh?
After
What?
the 5th season, you can sell the show to other networks, and then you get syndication.
Well, I mean, oh no, we'll see. We'll see how our 12 current viewers grows and go from there.
They could eventually. You don't know.
Hey, I'm not saying they won't. I'm just saying we ain't selling crap. This game is ours. We'll never sell out.
All right, on Character Mancer, how do you get rid of the excess multi-classing when you don't want it?
Oh, so for me, I just like went past because it automatically adds your level instead of doing the multi-classing stuff. It just has the multi-classing stuff around.
Hmm.
Yeah, at least that's what it was for me because I'm currently on spells. I get to choose one more first level spell. So,
Frick, yeah.
yeah, I'm just
Wait.
trying to figure out what.
Having an extra, or you get to choose. Oh yeah, you're a sorcerer. You don't have to like learn a spell. You just.
So
get
my
one.
character Mancer didn't automatically update me, by the way, so I gotta figure out what's up with that.
How does wild magic work, Saint Guard?
Wild magic is if I cast a first level or higher spell, you can ask me to roll a d20, and if I roll a 1, then I have to roll in the wild magic table.
Okay.
I can also use Tides of Chaos, which allows me to get advantage on a roll. And if I do that, then later in the session, before I take a long rest, you can be like Wild Magic Surge, and I have to roll a d100 on the table.
Yep. You as the DM, if they do Tides of Chaos, you can just be at any point before that rest. You can be like, hey, roll on the table.
Yeah,
And-
it has to be when I cast a first level or higher spell though.
Yeah.
You know what
And
pleases me?
It also says that if the DM wants it to occur more, you can set it that way because it's wild. But generally, the safe way to do it is just the base way. But if it's not coming up enough, or
I like
it's
it though.
coming-
Like I like that it's a 1 in 20 shot. That's
Yeah.
a decent enough thing. And if you do the thing, like you automatically have to roll on that D100 table, which probably has a lot of space for like things that aren't super bonkers. But
I
there's
mean,
probably a ton of things that are. But yeah.
I've read it.
Anyway, how about we do our little checkout real quick? And hey guys, thanks for viewing. Thank you players for playing. I had a lot of fun today. I learned a little bit about Roll20. Sorry for the slow start, but yeah, we're getting there. Doing good. Fought some
Yeah,
things.
worked
Leveled up. I'm hype. But yeah, I will go ahead and say later. I'm Outro. You're on my channel, and pass it to Waxi or Kelsa to give their little exit.
I am muted. Yes, I am. Hello, everybody. I'm Kelsa. You can find me on Twitch /Kelsa Delphi, YouTube Kelsa Delphi, Twitter simple. It's just @Kelsa. I play role-playing games on the internet, so you can find me on my own channel on Monday. We are going to be playing Love and Banter Fill Skyfist Dive, which is a mobile frame zero Firebrands game. I'm pretty excited about that. I really enjoy that game, that system, and the format that I've come up with for a long form version of that game. So I'm looking forward to that a lot. As well as on Tuesday mornings, I am over on the Greyhawk channel where we are playing more D&D, but in Greyhawk instead of in Faerun. So
Yeah. Shadow, you're up.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Everybody who stayed, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the show. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I am Reese Dragon. You can find me at twitch.tv/Reese Dragon. Twitter is @Reese Dragon. Right now, I'm just kind of variety streaming. So catch me there when I go live. Other than that, I will pass it off.
Gina's turn.
Hi, everyone. My name is St. Guard. I'm a variety streamer and sometimes GM of tabletop role-playing games. You can find me over at twitch.tv/St. Guard. Also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at St. Gardley. That's my username with an LY at the end. I will be back streaming on Saturday where we'll be doing some more Sunless Skies. So come on over for that.
I feel like I ask you something every time you do your exit thing, but is your house crooked? Like, no, like you have like a wall line, like a corner of a room wall line
here?
behind you, and it's just you're slanted as all heck. Like, what's going on?
So story time, short story time. I made myself a sound booth for voiceover. So that is the wall of the sound booth because this is all soundboard.
Cool.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Sounds good.
There you
We
go.
still have to play Monster Prom.
Yes, we do. It's true.
Right.
Yeah, we do.
Sorry.
Truffles.
I keep trying to get people to play it too. Nobody ever wants to. We'll find it.
Ping me.
Find it.
Just
right.
ping me.
For sure.
Relentlessly.
Okay. So I guess I'm last then. Hi, I'm Brindis. You can find me whenever I'm streaming or on Twitter at PartyWipe Games. I can generally be found tomorrow, which is Friday, Saturday, and Mondays usually where we're streaming Dungeons and Dragons. Tomorrow we're playing Dunes of Diaket, which is an offshoot of my homebrew game, which we play on Monday, which is Forest for the Trees. Saturday we're playing Dungeons of the Mad Mage. If you don't see us there, you can catch us Sundays and Wednesdays over at my buddy Forgebreaker's channel, where we also play Storm King's Thunder or his homebrew game. You should check him out as well because he's a great DM and he's pretty much mastered DMing after 1 year of figuring out D&D. So he's a great guy. You should check him out too.
Nice. All right. Yeah, and I didn't really have an exit, but I'll just say I'm Outro again. Outro 1 is my Twitch, which you are currently at, and Outro42 for my Twitter handle. But other than that, bye-bye.